welcome into Cutlery Corner. I'm Todd Boone. Birthday, James A. Frost is here with us. Happy birthday, Jim
Well,
Frost.
it's good to have another one, I'll tell you that.
Well, you have another one, too, after this.
Yeah, let's have,
I tell you what,
more.
we need to move it up to a year. Just go ahead and have 2 a year.
Might as well.
Yeah. Anyway, happy birthday, really.
Thank you.
Happy
I appreciate
birthday.
it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I appreciate you joining us, as always. It's a pleasure. We have fun on those shows that we're doing, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, we're having a blast.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah.
We ought to watch those. What are they, Tuesdays usually, about 5 or 6?
Yeah, usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And Todd and I are doing some special shows that Sheila does some, Bob.
Buster.
And you need to catch those folks. They're pretty interesting.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do on this show, Jim Frost. Not only are we going to spin the wheel, 6 winners per hour. Now, you'll know what you're going to win if you hear your name called, if you're one of the 6 people, right before the end of the hour. And what they do is, if you've ordered today, they'll draw, and then we'll announce that we'll call the name out on air, and be about 59 minutes after this hour, we'll spin it, and wherever it lands, those of you that heard your name, that's what you're going to receive. And then you came up with this just not long ago.
Maybe an hour ago, we decided to do this, folks, and it's a hen and rooster paring knife. It's a wood handle, high quality. They're well over $10. And
that's $30?
$30 order. You're going to get one of these in your order. $30 or better, and you can order as many times as you like. As long as it's over $30, you'll get one of those in your order. So have at them.
That's one per invoice, and like you said, every time you order $30 or more merchandise, there's one going to be you're going to be in your order free. All right, Jim. Now December 13th, we're giving this away.
Yes.
That's going to be our. Isn't that a good-looking knife set?
Oh, that's a beautiful set.
It's going to be free to someone.
I've actually got that set in my drawer in the kitchen. I love to cook, folks, and cooked pork roast and potatoes and carrots last night. Yeah, I love to cook, and just put it in the oven and slow cook it for about 5 or 6 hours, and it'll just melt in your mouth.
There you go.
Hey, don't forget to check www.cutlerycorner.net. We got a lot of great items, and you want to check it out. One of a kinds, discontinueds, never be seen on the show, just not enough quantity.
Well, a lot of them are only one. That's December 13th. Register at cutlerycorner.net, and no purchase necessary, but please register on that. All right, so we've got our giveaways all done. Now we're going to get down to business. Oh, look at this beautiful item right here. 25 years. Well, that's 25 years ago next year. 1995. Michael Prater and James A. Jim Frost ran into each other, and look at what's happened. Look at the way it is 25 years later, you know.
Yeah, that's a collaboration piece between Michael Prater and myself. And folks, we only have 25 right now. I don't think we'll have that many more. We got about 15 left.
17. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah,
mammoth?
It's beautiful. It's got mammoth tooth inside that.
Yeah, let me.
And a few more natural materials. It's got jet. Looks like a little bit of onyx in there. And some of them have a little bit of turquoise with them, but that is
a chevron wood, Jim?
Chevron wood.
Now,
He's worked the back springs.
Spalted.
On the back, that is spalted white oak, and that white oak came off my farm, not far from the location of Frost Cutlery. And we had that stabilized where you can use it for knife handles. Beautiful knife display, $135, and
certificate of authenticity.
All you Michael Prater collectors, and wouldn't you love to have one of those?
All right, so and they're going to get a paring knife with that.
Huh?
They'll get a paring knife with that.
Yeah, they sure will. As long as we got that special on.
Yeah, that's for right now as it stands, Jim. That's for this show on the paring knife. But I'm showing 17 currently at this moment available, and everybody's getting busy and backed up. So if that's something that you want for the holidays, Frost, if we sold all 17 of those on this show or this week, it might be a couple of weeks. You know, there's like 6 weekends till Christmas.
It's going to be here before we know it.
This is done extremely well. Thank you so very much, folks. Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Now, what is a woo? That is a with order only. That means any item, doesn't matter what the item is, that you order, you can get the $4.88 price by adding 1, or if you want 2 or 3 or 4. that'll be fine. But you're locked in at $4.88 with any other item that you purchase, and this is done very good.
You know what? I know people buying those a dozen at a time and
very
just
good,
handing them out, and I think that's just a great idea. Follow me.
That's 103-568, and and here is a good item to purchase. Now, that's just crazy, $7.88. But you can get woos with that. That's all you have to buy, or any other item. I mean, that's just a nice survival knife. It's not too large. It's not too small. It's kind of perfect, a medium size. It's going to have black oxide finish. You're going to have a survival kit. You're also going to have a compass. And then you have a survival paracord wrap that you could use if you needed to.
And Todd, we only have about 100 of those left. So, folks, if you want multiples for a Christmas gift or something, you might ought to grab those.
Frost is $7.88. This will probably be the last show. I think it was 118 or 19 that we had. That's 103-575, $7.88. Jim, we have a winner on the wheel at this, Deborah. Miss Deborah A.
West from Illinois.
So Deborah, you're going to win whatever the wheel lands on when we spin it. Right now, you've got some names and some letters.
I do. I want to say hello to Jason Harrison from Chirino, Texas. He wanted to say that he really enjoys the show. We got a great crew, and we do. We got some wonderful people that care about you, and starting with our show host and our camera people and our people that make this happen, Tim and Chase. These people care, and we're so fortunate and blessed to have them. I want to say hello to Michael Powell from Puxatawney, Pennsylvania.
Is that where the groundhog sees its shadow?
Yes. You didn't think I pronounced that, did you?
I knew you could. We're all up on the ground.
Robert Bunce from Cameron, Wisconsin. Play good football up that way. Donald Cochran from Brooklyn, Michigan. Donald, thank you so much. Gail Fitzgerald from Rosalia, Washington. And L.W. Winling from Blanchard, Oklahoma. You folks have said that we can mention your names on air, and we appreciate it. Appreciate your business. Appreciate you letting us come into your homes and watching us on TV or on your iPads or iPhones, however you're watching us. We appreciate it so much. This is a special time of the year coming up, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and please don't hesitate to thank a veteran. Appreciate you so much. The veterans that made us free. God bless America and everything it stands for. We appreciate it. And
all our first responders.
Hey, we've got to show our knife, our veterans knife.
Goodness gracious.
15-inch. It should be. We should be showing that the whole show.
We moved it yesterday when we.
Yeah, this should be from now until when we stop. It should be shown the whole show.
There we go. You know what? We're going to let you hold this one, Jim.
Yeah, what's the CCN number on that?
Chase is going to put it up there.
$15, and we've already sold close to 500 of these.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. $10 of the $15 goes to Camp Out Among Them in Alabama, who they take veterans from all parts of the service and reintroduce them to the wild. People that have lost their limbs, have been injured. And this is a great quality knife, $15. $10 will be sent to them, and they're nonprofit and our UTC's entrepreneurship program.
You're splitting it between them.
Yes, we split it. Entrepreneurship program, they take 5 veterans every year and retrain them to go into business for themselves. Great programs, both of them. We've researched them out thoroughly, folks.
They're 5-star.
Yeah, they're great.
5-star.
And
UTC
please buy one. Buy 5, buy 10. Give them away. Do whatever, but the money's going to a good cause.
Very, very good cause. Yeah, we'll set that right there. We're going to keep showing that. UTC, University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, that does the entrepreneurship program, brings those 5 veterans in. They house them. They feed them. It's not just for 2 days or 3 days. It's weeks.
Yeah.
And so it's a really good cause. If you can buy one of them at $15 or more, please do so.
We've been waiting on this. We sold out of this
Every time.
Every time we get it.
We've had several different patterns, you know, especially out in the western states. I think, and I heard it right, that Colorado might try to pass this as being their state weed. Official state weed. Oh, look at that.
But the Weed Eater is back, folks.
Finally.
The Weed Eater, which is sold out sometimes in just a handful of shows would have it, but it is back, and it's at an even better price than we've had in the past, $12.48.
Look at
Great item, the Weed Eater.
Frosted, and it's in a Tanto blade. It's a weed-eating Tanto.
It is, isn't that awesome?
Look
you know, there's a lot of
right
cuts going into that blade.
Huh?
The blade, look at it. Look at all the different angles and cuts.
Is that not wild looking?
The holes, yeah, that's a heck of a blade on that.
Whoever designed that, I'm telling you what, they've been into some weed eating.
$12.48.
Look at that. Yeah, these get sold by the dozen, half a dozen, a lot. They go very, 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 very quickly. And this has been the first time that we've had one. We've had like 3 or 4 different patterns. God, it's been months and months and months since we've had that knife. So that was 103704 on the Cutlery Corner official Weed Eater Tactical Tanto Lot Blade Knife. Marbles Pro Stack 103601. I do believe, if I'm not badly mistaken, that our friend Eric counted these, Jim Frost. I do believe so. Stack leather upsweep deer skinner, $28.75. Nice looking. They did a good job on this leather sheath. I tell you, you know what I'm going to do, Gage, while they're looking at the marbles? I'm going to play a switcheroo. I'm going to put the veterans up here. I'll just keep that and talk about it, because the giveaway's just for this one show. Is that going to work for you? And we've got a trapper collection that's going to be coming up, folks, that you're just going to have to see to believe. Just did one heck of a job setting that thing up. I'm going to set that right there, Jim. We don't want to hit that table on that veterans line. Stack only $28.75. We are quite busy on our phone bait, Jim Frost. The Weed Eater does it every time, doesn't it? Every single time. 103601. Frost, we have, we're getting ready to look here. We have 35 gone, I do believe.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
36
but that is beautiful.
We got 36 of them already.
Yeah, and that watch that's with it, that's the first time we've done that. That's a 4 1/4 inch trapper, and that really unique jig cutting bone, a saw cut bone is what I call it.
Isn't it
green
good looking?
hen rooster color.
Yeah, like a herringbone saw cut.
$40.
I'm going to show. I'm going to close the watch up. Yeah, pocket watches, Jim Frost. You know as well as I do. We've never been stuck with one, have we? Always, always.
They all sell. And you know, that was some tooling that was.
Yeah, that's going to fit right up in the display. And then you have the trapper. All has its own form. I messed all of that up, but I just wanted to show you.
We've got the nuggeted bolsters on it.
Yeah, beautiful package. I'm fumbling around with it all like that, Jim. 107. Look at that. And then I want to show this too, Jim. We can get a. They clipped the pocket watch chain to the top. There we go. Look at that. What's amazing, well, it was $49. You knocked $9.95 off this item.
Yeah, and folks.
That's going to be free?
Yeah. Any order over $30 on your invoice, you'll get one of those.
It was $49.95, and now he put a special on it like 24 hours ago to a $40 price tag. Buy more than one of those. Yeah, that's gotten all stuck up in there. There we go. This is brand new. Jim, I think I really like them. I like this.
Yeah.
This is 9CR13 MOV, $48.75. Again, I just look at that as a Christmas special. This is going to be the adjustment tool, the little Allen wrench that you're going to have that's going to come along with it. And I'm going to sit this down. Is that not just sleek, Jim?
It's got gold titanium on the pins and
look on the
inside. Master
inside.
pin, the thumb studs, titanium coating on the blade, CR9,
Gunmetal
which is
gray.
just an outstanding metal for sharpness and durability. Beautiful knife. Ball bearings, 18 ball bearings, hand polished.
Occupational hazard there.
Yeah,
on the thumb.
this is a heck of a knife. One of the best sling blades that we've come out with.
You can feel it.
48.75.
You can, when you hold the knife, if you had your eyes closed, you can just feel the quality in it. The ball bearings doesn't even need to be assisted opening. Brand new, and a free paring knife would come along with that. That would be a really good Christmas gift too, Jim. And we're kind of concentrating on items for Christmas, like what you're looking at this very moment.
Folks, write these CCN numbers down so that you can refer back to them when you call in and talk to the operator. Be sure and check out www.cutlerycorner.net for our one-of-a-kinds and discontinueds. That section of our company is red hot. They're putting in 50 to 100 a day on the one-of-a-kinds. www.cutlerycorner.net on the web. And this Jingle Bell Rock, it's going to be a quality pocket knife from our warehouse.
Well, you're picking it out.
Yeah, I'm picking it out. You're going to like it. You'll love it. And $10.88. Get all you want. They're great Christmas gifts, and they'll come in a nice box.
You're rocking and rolling there, Jim. You weren't a punk rocker, were you?
Oh, man, I was a little bit of everything.
That was the flower child year.
I tried everything, was good at nothing.
You know what? It's his birthday. There is not a better time to buy an item like this. It's on Jim's birthday, and today is that day. And it'll be celebrated all throughout the entire weekend. Jump all over these. $10.88, folks. That was 103,653. I can tell when he talks about it, and when he talks about what he's putting in it, and he's got that smile. That's all I need to know. That's all I have to see. $58.75. Last 21 orders. 103,60 and a 4 on that's a whole heck of a lot of knife, and that is a big one. MR 574 is what they call it. Top grade leather sheath. That is going to be what? Stacked wine wood, emerald wood, and I do believe that was probably a black forest wood handle, the fuller or the blood groove, people call it in a lot of areas, both sides. And that is a massive 17 inches is what that says, Jim Frost. 17 inches in length, folks. That's 103,604, but very, very limited. This is for that knife right there that we were talking about. The veteran's knife, the donation knife, what I like to call it, it's 103,661 at $15, and it's a brand new pattern. It's a good looking knife.
$15, folks.
$10 of the 15 goes to charitable organizations for our fine veterans across this great nation of ours.
We do this every year. We've got a record with Cap out among them. They were Semper Fi Community Task Force.
Been about 8 years or plus.
Yeah, well, and we've got plaques all over the wall where we've received these plaques from these people.
That's one of them you just saw.
Appreciation.
Right behind the knife.
So folks, be a part of it. No better feeling. And while I'm thinking about it, December the 14th, I believe, is National Wreath Day. Yeah. And you can look it up, National Wreath Day. And I bought quite a few wreaths today for veterans, for our local veteran cemetery. Right. And folks, you can do that all across America. Let's try to get a flag on every veteran's grave that we possibly can. I'm going to do my part, and my company is going to do their part. Well, that is awesome. Look it up, Wreaths Across America, and please be a part of that. Nothing more gratifying and doing something for those that made our country so free. And that's a lot of that's just one example of things that you do for the veterans that until you tell them, people don't know. Yeah, you don't tell everybody everything that you do. Can't do enough. I know you did a big deal here. Is that a mule? Well, that's Black Hill Steel. That's Black Hill Steel. A card deck, a deck of cards of Black Hill Steel. I haven't seen this yet. That you're going to, a limited edition, a deck of cards from Black Hill Steel. And then we have a Sharps Cutlery, nice Stag-A-Lon fixed blade full tang. And we are loaded down with a Coey River Bone Stag resin pocket knives. And the deck of cards is going to be, now that's a gift. We're giving you the cards. You're going to receive 12 knives.
As it stands, this is breaking down to only, what, $8.17. So that is a record price for any of the Sharp's cutlery fixed blades out of the custom series like this centerpiece is. And then you get into the Ocoee River folders that are from their custom shop, because these are Rockwell tested. Not all Ocoee River were Rockwell tested, some still aren't. They are done like Steel Warrior, and you're going to have the Barlow. Oh, finally. We're running so low on Barlows, it's crazy, but that's what's happened. Little Butterbean, full-size Trapper, Stopman, LB5, the large folding hunter. There's a toothpick, a medium-sized lot blade. There is a peanut, a cigar whiller, the old razor trapper, and we have a saddle horn trapper that we're breaking down to. Where are we? Oh, we're on Holly Jolly? All right, that was Santa Jim's Big Deal. Okay, well, I got what you're doing. 103,687 on all 12 of those, and the deck of cards at $98. Well, I tell you what, Frost, it took me 2 hours before this show to set all these trappers up like this. Y'all think I did good? I did good at setting these up, didn't I, Joseph?
That is one heck of a trapper deal.
Hey, I'm telling you what, it's hard to set all these knives up, make them like that is a towering pyramid of trappers, all Steel Warrior. I see one, was that the carbon steel trapper in buffalo horn? I'm asking the lady that put this set together. That's Blackbone. I think that's the old carbon steel, but it still has the Rockwell test on it. We're going to have the patriotic handle. There is cobra skin. There is oxhorn tiger stripe. That's it. I'll call them out as you go over them. Oh, look at that beautiful chestnut bone, a little honey bone. You know what, Frost, everybody would like on this for the holidays flex pay. We're going to make it available at $125 in the freight. In about 30 days, we'll charge you the other $125 only. Now think about that. That is an extended period of time that you have to pay for this item. Mother of pearl. Now, that is a mother of pearl that is going to have, and I'm going to have to get my glasses, that's the buffalo nickel in the mother of pearl. We have a beautiful cherry bone. And there's something unusual about the cherry bone. It's one of the few Steel Warriors that you'll ever find that does not have a shield. It's a shieldless Steel Warrior for whatever the reason may be. There is the standard mother of pearl, so now we're two mother of pearls. That was the ghost abalone. That is wild looking. Buffalo horn, cracked ice, ram's horn. Look at this new, that's like a second cut bone stag with a blue tint to it. That is a beautiful handle. We have the barbershop, shell pearl, imitation tortoise shell, red, white, and blue, ox horn and ram horn in one handle. There's smooth bone, there's an abalone. If you take the pearls, which I've seen two so far, and the abalone at their selling price of $26, $27 a piece, well, heck, we're up over $80 in just 3 of the knives of the 25. I believe this is, without any question, the largest collection of trappers that we have ever that it's ever been built, that I am aware of. That is a winner, and it's Holly Jolly time. 103,674. You know what? We have Dustin Sims of Florida, Jim. He's going to be a winner. We probably ought to just leave that trapper set up. Don't have to, somebody had to.
That's a beautiful set of trappers.
Oh my gosh, goodness gracious. That's $250.
25 for $250.
That is a deal, what you just saw on Holly Jolly. It's pricing I can't get away with. 103,674 on that. Now this, Jim, is the complete set of Santa Fe hen and rooster mammoth Stopmans. Well, we do have the river vein turquoise and the obsidian, but other than that, all of the other ones, and then we're also going to have the lava rock. So 4 of them are in the mammoth. But look at this beautiful display that we've got going on here, Jim Frost. And the form, 12 by 18, it's ready to display on the wall. It already has the hangers on it. Double brass key lock. I'm going to lift this up, Jim.
And folks, that has a
See,
vein
that's all-
turquoise.
You see that number right there?
Yeah.
They're showing 10.
Yeah, vein turquoise out of Kingman, Arizona.
Look at
Turquoise and lava rock. It's a bronze
That's
embedded in that turquoise. That's a natural material. It's mined.
And you have the, on the reverse side, it's all onyx,
Yes,
black onyx.
Black
stone.
onyx on the reverse side. It has mammoth tooth, natural, and blue and red mammoth tooth.
Look at that beautiful tooth there.
And then you also have tree
Pearl.
ring, which
Yeah.
is a cross cut of the ivory tusk on the mammoth. All
Look
of
at that
these are on a
beautiful
hen rooster frame. We can ship all the knives today. The display will follow in about 10 days.
Look at that. 10-day display, knives, it's ready to go out. And Jim Frost, that is a Christmas gift and then some, is it not?
Yeah.
$1,569 of retail. That is something else. At only a $600, no, I don't mean that only, but the $600 price tag. And then the display, well, the displays are going to be $68, $70 retail.
Yeah.
On the display that you're receiving, folks.
Folks,
with
there's a
that.
continuity program on this also, where you can buy them one at a time and get one a month. It's $120. Ask your operator about it,
Look at
and
that.
we'd be glad to fix you up. We sold a lot that way.
It look nice
But
on the
this
wall.
is mammoth. It's 10,000 plus years old on several of these knives. It's all natural material. Great, great set. We've done well with it. We only have a few left.
That's how the turquoise came out of the earth with the obsidian. Boulders, the earth compressed it, made it, and they call it river. That turquoise looks like a river, folks. Look at that beautiful item. All right, I don't want to drop that, Gage. This is going to be Valley Forge, the Cougar. That's what we got going on with the Cougar. Now this is an olive wood, but this is the root. This is below ground olive wood, which a lot of people really want more. Now then the above ground, you can't just kill the tree. It wasn't cut down to make this handle. It actually has to expire from natural causes. It is a heavy, heavy frame, and it has been worked like a painted pony, folks. Buffalo horn, olive root, stainless steel mirror polish. You know, you could personalize that. You could put initials if you're wanting to give it as a gift, where they've polished all of that up, or you could put a little saying or something. A Damascus bolster that's been bolted on. And then look at that blade, Jim.
That's a beautiful piece, folks.
Look at all of this
$78.50. We've sold about half our quantity on these, but you don't want to miss out on this. This is absolutely
They
a
even
gorgeous
filed-
knife. Yeah, look at the way they work
That's
the
down
liners.
below.
And it is over 200 layers of Damascus
And we
steel.
got a nice leather belt sheath that's going to come with it. for
Beautiful piece.
$78.50.
It's just a great piece for anybody's collection.
It's heavy too. It's got a lot of material. And like I said, that'd be a good place to personalize that on his gift. 103
That too, if you-
103 165 at only $78.50. Compliments of a legendary Valley Forge. The Cholla cactus. Cactus or cacti? Oh, look at the cholla we got. They fill it in because it's a skeleton. When it dries up, it turns into a skeleton frame. They fill that in. Excuse me.
They call that the jumping cactus because you walk by it and it somehow it jump out at you. I mean, it's really renowned in the West, out in Arizona. It's called a cholla cactus. This is stabilized for handle materials.
Not going to shrink. Not going to
No.
expand.
And inside, mixed in with that is turquoise from the Kingman Mine in Arizona. Genuine turquoise, $120. It's a Damascus hen and rooster, 4 1/4 inch.
Now show the reverse side.
Yeah.
It's onyx.
Comes in
Jet,
a really
yeah.
nice display sheath. The back side is
Jet
a natural
onyx
material,
stone.
which is jet onyx.
lot of
It's
it,
a
too.
cholla cactus, very unusual.
And it's a
First
dries
time we've
up
had
like a
these.
skeleton frame.
Well, it's stabilized.
Yeah.
It's very well made.
Stabilized is good. All right, stabilized means that 25 years from now, 5 years from now, and some of the knives in the past, just a couple of decades ago, less than a year, they shrink. All right, they separate from the bolster. I don't want that. I don't think anybody would want a handle material that was, that shrinks. So when they stabilize it, and that's a process that goes over a period of several days. Well, it eliminates all of the shrinking, so you're not going to have to worry about anything many decades. And well, it's never going to shrink. That's what's good about it. This is probably, we're single digits now on this one, Jim. The executive lock blade. It also has the jet onyx on the reverse side, but there are just 9 of these currently left.
Yes, only 9 left. That's all we'll have between now and next year sometime.
Take advantage of both of them. Free paring knife with either or. The paring knife, Hen and Rooster, we're giving it away on this show, just on this show. $30 or more, 1 per invoice. So you buy this at $88, and that's what we sold it for yesterday and last week, and that's what we'll sell it for when we get more of them in. Except today, Jim, they get a paring knife with it.
They absolutely do.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and this is another item which I wanted to be sure our customers and friends got an opportunity to buy this. It's the Happy Halloween knife. We sell out of these every year.
And they just make
they
them
come in a
once.
little bit late this year, but they're still collectible. And all of those that you bought the past years, you definitely want one of these. $118.99, is that the price on that?
$113.
$113.99.
They just make it. They're
Single
not gonna-
blade folding hunter.
They won't duplicate it next year.
And the only knife they do that serrated edge on is this Halloween knife.
Yeah, it's a single blade sow belly Stockman, Tony Bowes designed. And it's gotten to where there are a lot of people, our customers, and all across the nation, they collect every single one of the yearly Halloween knives because that's all it's going to be made. It's already done. They're not making any more of that knife. They do it one time, and one time only. It's 103-563 at $113.99. And Frost, even though that's a case knife, they still get a free paring knife.
James Thompson from Alabama.
Congratulations, James is going to be a winner. All right, so we have some of the bonus left. This factory special we're doing on sling blades.
Yeah, we're getting real close to the end on this. Folks, you just don't want to miss. This is a heck of a deal that the manufacturer offered us on this. You buy 2 knives and you're going to get 1 free. These are all sling blades and they're all ball bearing.
They're going to get 2 free today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
they get a paring knife
for
if
us,
you
we
buy
have
this.
62 is what they're saying.
$93.50, and you're going to get 3 sling blades.
That's the
manufacturer would just went crazy on this deal, but folks, we're down less than maybe 30 pieces on this.
It'll be 1 or. That was a 2-piece set. This is free. Those 2 are you're going to have the Hornet and the Green Hornet at $93.50. But under this item number, you'll receive 1 of these free and a Hen and Rooster ceramic paring knife on this show. All right, during this particular hour, during this show, you receive 2 free knives. Well, that makes a sling blade like $30. $31 and some change, and then you got counting the free sling blade that you're going to get with it. Where are we at on now? All right, now we're Extreme Tomahawk Survival, and it's done in orange, $49. Frost, that's $19.85.
I know. This was a closeout bargain we got, Todd, and folks, we can't get any more. If I wanted another 100 or 200 or 300, I couldn't get them. This was a heck of a deal. We're selling it for $19.85, and this is a hunk of, this thing is heavy. I mean, that feels like a pound to 2 pounds.
Which are hot right now. You got,
that is a heck
cut
of
our
a
table up. We have
axe.
to use it for firewood and our toothpicks. And then you got the Blaze Hunter Orange, so you're going to be able to see it. It's hunting season. It's camping season. For $19.85, Jim. And that is stainless. The steel's worth more than $19.85.
Folks, that's heavy.
That doesn't take any selling. All
You
you have to
could
do
chop
is show
down
it
a
and say
good
what the
size
price
medium
is.
tree.
Anybody can sell it for $19.85. grab them up on that. I believe the other one's about gone. There was one in an OD green. I don't think there are hardly any of those left. That's the deal right there. That's, you know, that's I hate that term no-brainer, but we're approaching that one on there. Less than $20 for that. Yeah, Sheila sold all the green ones. Look at the Buck Creek. Oh, I didn't want to. There he is right there. $35.86. He's going over there. He doesn't know. He still doesn't realize what we're doing here. He just walked out, didn't he? Huh? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this, I don't want to ruin his birthday. A Buck Creek Stag Whittler, an item number that was produced and a price that was given to it about 10 plus years ago, and we still had the item number for it, 30. It would be absolutely $56 right now. People have got smartened up on this, so that we're down to just 52 that are left. 52 sold. This item will come back in one day. Do not know when. It will not be $35.86. It'll be more. Split bat spring. That means you have two back springs like a normal pocket knife would, but the main blade, because the way that it has been built, has the strength of two back springs. Handmade Buck Creek and Stag at a price as it was 10 plus years ago on that. 10113 at just $35.86. All right, this is going to be the scavenger. Most all of these now are in that $45, $46 price range. This is going to be G10. That will actually be a triple layer G10. Isn't that wild looking? It almost mesmerizes you. Get one of those weed eater knives to go along with looking at that. The weed eater knife, folks, we've probably already got 2 or 3 dozen now already sold. The Colorado wacky weed knife. $32.50, a bulky, heavy-duty Skinner, triple G10. This is going to have the outdoor ballistic sheath that has a storage compartment. And once again, an old price tag. Look at that sweeping Skinner. Look how deep that hollow ground blade is. That's going to hold an edge and a lot of steel for $32.50, plus the fact that it's Hen and Rooster. 1036985 on that. Yeah, I'm also waiting somewhere in this show, I think, unless it got pulled out for whatever reason. I never even got to talk about the seven-legged lady. We have seven-legged ladies coming up. Yeah, I think I know that. I'm just messing with Gage. I thought he might have pulled it out and put it somewhere else. There is the abalone leg knife. That is going to be the new Steel Warrior. Look at that beautiful abalone. It has an acrylic protective coat cover, but it is clear. And then it allows you to inset the Hen and Rooster, y'all got me all messed up here. The Steel Warrior shield. Look at that nice little box that's going to go along with that. What have you done over here, Jones? 102530 at only $16.50 on the little lady leg knife. Bulldogs and Buffalo, 103691 at $31.50. You got the video of it yet, Jones? We're still waiting on it? You hadn't got it? These are the Bulldog brand. The Bulldog originated in Solingen. They were made in Germany. That factory, I guess it was probably back in the 90s. When it closed, I might be off a few years. It was a long time ago. They've been brought back to life. Look, you have the original Bulldog shield. Those are the fighting Bulldogs. They at one point in time had changed all of that, but these are brought back with the original shield. They're all entirely handcrafted. They're Rockwell tested. That's a center lock whittler. It's a 3-blade pocket knife that locks. You have the large trapper, and you have a little Texas toothpick, and you will receive the Perry knife on this show. Because it's $30 or more, that will be free. Is that rosewood or walnut handle? Full tang, I believe that's probably walnut handle on the Perry knife that we're giving away. On those nice brand new Bulldogs on 103691. 103700. The Rainbow Titanium 3-piece throwing, balanced throwing knives that look like they're almost been ping hammered. That's brand new. Those are nice looking. They're $5.20 a piece. Now they'll come in one box, and the sheath is going to carry all three of them. Balanced throwers that could be used as a knife. All you simply would have to do is wrap the handle. Now that's going to mess up the balance, but you know, if you want it as a knife or a dagger, then that's what you can do. You got a place for a lanyard. I tell you what gives you complete control is you just put your pinky or forefinger through the hole. I like those. $15.60. Buy 2 sets, you get a free paring knife. At that $15.60 price tag, it'll put you over $30. We don't often have throwing knives that stick around very long. They get sold real fast. Speaking of, maybe you want it in blue, and I got a feeling that both of these finishes are going to be awesome. Same price, same knife, different. Total blue titanium plate over the entire frame, front and back, on these balanced throwers. Throwing knives is fun. Once you figure it out, it's all basically in the distance that you get back, and you got a little wrist action also. You got to have that wrist working right. But so you buy the Rainbow Titanium set at $15.60, that's $103,700, and then you buy this set, that's over $30, and we'll be able to give you a paring knife that's going to cost you absolutely nothing. There's a lot of steel in those too. Those are nice looking. This is going to be a good item. That was $103,699 on that. Here is this. I'll put it over here, Gage. So what is this right here? Where does there's all this merchandise, this stuff, I don't know where it comes from sometimes. So correct me if I am wrong, because I don't want to be the only one that gets an issue in trouble. They're going to receive a Hen and Rooster 302 pattern pocket knife. And for $19.95, that looks like something Miss Kathy's gotten her hands on. This is a deal to the likes. It doesn't really, sometimes items like this don't make very much sense, but it is the holidays. A 302 frame, you have the 302, it's 2-blade, 303 is a 3-blade. All right, this is about the same exact size as like a 33 pattern case, a Sunday knife, a purse knife, for dress pants, or blue jeans, just a kind of a perfect all-around pocket knife, only it's a Hen and Rooster, and I'm seeing that all of them are in bone, but now there are some that are going to be done in a synthetic handle. If every one was synthetic for $19.95, if you can buy more than one of these, I would do so. Is it going to, they're all boxed, they're not seconds, there's not anything wrong with them. I don't know where this deal came from, but you know what? Have at it, folks. A Hen and Rooster for $19.95. Whatever handle at $19.95. That is the first time that I ever seen that item. I'm hoping it's not going to be the last at $19.95. Last minute gifts. Look at this beautiful jigging that they've done. They change up some of the second cut. It's second cut torch bone. Second cut came about before the great Second World War, when the stag, you just couldn't get it. And they used the outer cut, but they had to start using the inside of the deer antler. And the craftsman at Case started it, would jig it and torch it to make it look like stag. And it was stag, it just wasn't the outer cut. The war ended, stag came back, and lo and behold, those knives skyrocketed in collectible value. Well, this is what they were going after, and we have been doing this for as long as I've been selling Frost Cutlery knives. This is a perfect size. It's a bullet trapper. It's like the 07 frame Case mini trapper. Perfect, easy to carry in your pocket, and then it's on that trapper frame. Has a little bit more of a California sweeping clip to it. The steel is 4116 German stainless steel. The bolsters are done in nickel silver, and it's only $5. They're individually boxed, and it comes in a dealer pack. Look at the build on that knife. I mean, this knife in any other brand, it doesn't matter what other brand, if it's $100, if it's $50, if it's $200, you can only build one and put it together so well. Well, got me going quick on these. All right, that was 106.63 at $59.95 for those 12. And a lot of people like that item because they want to give everyone the same knife, so there's not a feud taking place. You know, there's this new movie that's come out. It's got knife in the name of it. What's it called? Yeah, it's called. I'll think of it here in just one second. Look at these beautiful Silver Horse stoneworks. Look at the reconstituted turquoise. Let me see what kind of shields are in the middle of the. Lo and behold, I believe that's got a horse head shield in it. Look at that. We have genuine abalone as a channel inlay next to the yellow. It's in the reconstituted turquoise. Look at these beautiful knives. Huh? Okay. The Godfather. Look at those beautiful silver horses. They come really nice packaged. $98. That is the complete set, by the way, of 7. Stopman, a 4-blade. That's a Cherokee Warrior frame on that lot blade. LB5. Rockwell tested, so the steel's 440 stainless. A saddle horn trapper. A special 2-blade little Texas toothpick. That's jewelry. Look how nice those look. And as a gift item, brand new, of course, it states that in the name. Look how, Jamie Knoll of South Carolina. Jamie, you're going to be winning a knife when we spin the wheel. Look at that beautiful trapper for $14. It's a nice set of knives, and that is the complete set. There are only 7 patterns that were ever done from Silver Horse. 103,648. This has been doing spectacular. At $29.95, it should. You have at least 50% of that $29.95 in the sheath, the leather belt sheath. Very supple. Wear it on your belt. I mean, that is the largest sheath that I've ever seen for a folding knife. The frame on the old Paul Bunyan classic version of a stiletto is 10 inches in length. That's just the frame. So when you open that knife up, it's right at 20 inches. And it's made by Chipaway. So that says a lot for it. It's just really, really neat, out of the ordinary and unusual. And by the way, this was it was already priced and already put in our computer system a week ago or less at $49.95. And this is this kind of things that he's been doing. I don't even guess he looked at the cost of it. $29.95. A classic version of an Italian stiletto lot blade on steroids for less than $30. Get with the operator and get an upsell or any other item, a woo, add to whatever other specials. Get over $30, we'll have a paring knife that's going to be placed in your order at no extra charge. If you're just joining us, it's $30 or more on the Hen and Rooster walnut-handled paring knife, full tang. I'll show it to you real quick because it'll be with the case while you're looking at this beautiful Barlow that unfortunately a pattern that they put in the vault. This is the free knife, $30 or more. Any item, it doesn't matter. It could be 2 $15 items as long as it's $30 or more of merchandise. The Barlow is a tremendous success story. It's a legendary pattern, at least as far as I'm concerned. I think a lot of people out there feel the same way because the inventory on the Case Barlows and all the different handles and blade designs that we had has depleted
so fast it was almost just like overnight. Why? Well, they're going to put it in the vault. This is the last year. They may not even be making them right now. This was celebrating the 130th anniversary. It's already special. It's going to have Roman numeral 130 under the straight tail C, CXXX, and it'll never be made again. And then they couldn't anyway because they're not going to make the Barlow. $66.90. That is a collectible item as it gets as far as pocket knives are concerned. Johnny B. Levine of Arizona. Congratulations, Johnny. You will be a winner when we go to spinning the old cutlery wheel. 12978. Classic original W.R. Case & Sons buoy. This was the first one that they came out with. It's the one that it was the first buoy fixed blade from Case. It's based on, to me, the old original Western style of a buoy from Western Cutlery in Boulder, Colorado. But they're no longer there. It's just classic pattern. Beautiful gift box, the leather sheath. Now that is a true sharp stainless blade with a mirror polish on it. Got a little oil on it, stain-free, not stainless. And at the moment, we have 11. Look at that mirror finishing. 11 orders at $138.79. $129.78, another American classic, but it's hard to beat the Barlows. I highly recommend those of you who collect knives especially, or want a gift item for someone that collects knives, to invest in the Barlow patterns from Case. If you, that's probably the only one we have in the show, isn't it, Gage? We might have one in that purple tribal cut. I don't know if we even had any of those left. The Barlows are gone. I have a Winchester Barlow probably, and maybe another brand, but as far as the Case, that's about the end of it. Look at this absolutely incredible Christmas trapper. That is beautiful. Well, that's $67 because that's what it sells for individually. That is the trapper for Christmas from Case. That's their Christmas knife. It's $66.99. So for $150, you're going to receive, look at that beautiful, beautiful Coraline. That is the Christmas Coraline for the year of 2019 from Mr. Michael Prater. Happy Holidays, is that what it's, look at the blade, the artwork on the blade. Now that one's going to come with a 10. And it has the pearl sparkle in it. There we go. It's nice. $150 price tag, free paring knife goes along with that, folks. $103,675 for both of them, which there are only 60 orders. And either or on that will be limited to 60. I know that the mini trapper with the snowflakes on it, we'll not get another one of those if we wanted one. They're done. This is the hammerhead lock blade. They only make Case only makes the Mako and the hammerhead now. Out of the Shark series, of course, they had the Blade Trader Exchanger. Look at that beautiful parquet wood like the chevron. I like it. It's a lot more expensive wood. The saltwater mother of pearl. There were only 10. That's all that were ever manufactured on the hammerhead pattern that you're looking at. I don't even know this year if he's done another hammerhead. If he has, maybe one. It is just not often a knife that is done. Probably the Mako. We had more Mako painted ponies this year than we have ever had. We're in single digits. You'll have the sheath as well as a painted pony, magnetic, heavy-duty acrylic display stand, and a certificate of authenticity on the hammerhead. Probably be the only one that we see this year. The only one that we have seen this year, I do think. 103,621 at $398. It is rose burl wood on this beautiful H&R trapper. Look at the wood. Of course, it's also been stabilized, as most materials nowadays on knives are. I'll show the reverse side in just a second. There are only 18 now. I believe that says Michael Prater on the blade gauge. You got your glasses on? It says all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's yeah, 1 of 100. It's Honduran rosewood. My eyes just got a lot better. There we go. $78 price tag. All right, well, only 18, so we'll move right on along on that one. This is going to be the classic Mako. It's a little bit smaller than the Hammerhead. This does not have the Mako blade print with the shark on it. Some do, some do not. This is the first Mako that I ever sold at Cutlery World many, many years ago. You didn't have any variety of handle materials on them back then. Most all of them were like the one that you see here. Every once in a while, a stag would come through, usually about Christmas time. Early bird special pricing, $165 retail, $72.50. That is a very, very, very good deal at basically dealer pricing, folks, for 11 orders. That's all that there are. That is a really good deal. I know it sounds like a lot of money, and it is for that, but that is $165 retail. And a free paring knife, 58744. I'm sure there are 11 people out there that realize what they're checking out, what they just saw on that. This is the classic cheetah pattern, referencing and commemorating 130 incredible years from Case, 1889 to 2019, almost over. That is Golden Age bone, a special handle material for the 8 patterns that were selected for the anniversary. A bomb shield, special Roman numeral dating, hard stamped in the tang. The swing guard, and they changed and did a special 130th anniversary packaging, our exclusive $78.13. We'll never get another one once we sell the last. 103-461, because they'll not make another one. They're already done with all of them. Oh, the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Aquarius Coraline. You have someone that you know you want to show the reverse side. Y'all get tired of me picking them up, Gage, so Gage does a good job. The zodiac sign, Aquarius, look at that beautiful Coraline. He just brought 20. We'd sold out of them. Prater brought us 20 of them. $69, he does the Coraline. $69.95 for 20 orders, 468. 71. Actually, he might have brought 30, but we saved 10 for something else that we'll get to. Hopefully, before the show goes over. We will sometime throughout this next week, folks. Anyway, 175 years going into 1845 on the Bertram, the Hen and Rooster brand. There were other companies besides Bertram that made them throughout the, almost 2 centuries now, not quite. Century and 3/4. $89.98. Look at the waterfall Damascus, 1 of 500. That's pearl underlay over the acrylic, or under the acrylic. It allows us to, that's not a print, that's actually into the acrylic handle. It's not going to go anywhere. And it comes in the tube at $89.98. Limited production, limited special run. Anniversary knife on that. Corey P. Urban is in West Virginia. Corey's going to win, as well as the other names that I called out for our wheel winners. Let's see what it's going to land on. I'm not going to have to set up that set again, Emma. Look, that's the old 5-blade. That's the original mother of pearl Steel Warrior Congress. I think we sold them for about $35 or so. That's going to be placed in your order. Those of you that won, I announced your name, at no additional charge. And you keep and win when we spin go to spinning the wheel, which we're going to do in the next of the show. We've got our veterans knife that's doing. It's just been a show with a lot of good stuff, a lot of good Christmas stuff, merchandise for. Told you it'd be a jiffy. This is the old blaster assisted opening pistol knife. Occupational hazard, Daniel. You get the old thumb nick. Of course, it's always going to be on the thumb that I pick knives up on the camera. Can't help it. I probably should have got a Band-Aid, or should get a Band-Aid for it. People get tired of seeing my cut. $12.50 on the old Jetson blaster. The old Jetson gun, the old space gun. Here's how it's going to operate. It is definitely different. And it looks like a little pistol. All right. If you're carrying it, let everybody know it's a knife. You don't want to bring a knife to a pistol fight, do you? There you go. I'm just joking. 103,279. That works good. At only $12.50, and it is already taking care of business. It's ready for the zombies. Now, the zombies, they've wreaked havoc on started down in Georgia, didn't they, Jones? It's where they started the zombies, the outbreak. That's what it said, showed on TV. 108.51. Look, the canoe, by the way, this will be the last one. I'll double check on that, Chase, but right now I'm showing this is the only one that is left. That's the 54 pattern Trapper, $87.30. It is, he's an American icon. He's the Duke. It's officially licensed, John Wayne Foundation. Well, I guess Case is the only company, knife company that I'm aware of that can do a John Wayne knife, and that is bone. Now, you got to hand it to them. They did a really, really good job on that knife. Beautiful, beautiful Trapper. And the handle material is just, well, it's just excellent. Yeah, you got John Wayne on the blade also. Currently, I'm only showing that one left. I'm hoping that we'll get a few more. We get them in boxes of 5, I think. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I don't know. But if you're told that one's sold out, I'm going to go double check the inventory after the show on that particular knife, because I know where I might be able to find 1 or 2 more over in our showroom and have more than just that one. But anyway, 6107, moments ago, just a little while ago, we had the Black Comp, which was the original first case Bowie. And then there's the astronaut knife, and all of that came about. It had the white handle, and Jim Frost actually played an extremely large role in getting this white handle done on a case Bowie knife. I'm not even certain they wanted to do it. Well, I'm glad that they did, because this is, without any question, without any doubt, our best seller for the original Bowie from Case with a white handle. It's different. It looks good. All that mirror polishing on the blade. Leather sheath, everything is identical to the black except the handle. And $143.80. Now, there are only five remaining of the white handle on 6107. At this moment, 5 orders. This is another item. We may get 5 or 6 more or 4 before the end of the month, and we may not. So, any of the case knives that you see, if it's something that you're interested in, and I reference to a low inventory on them, you ought to, if you can buy it, you ought to. Not all the case knives, of course, are low in inventory, but there are a few key pieces, quite a few of them actually, that are. This is Winchester. It's the last one that we have. It's a Winchester display knife. This was manufactured in the year 2000. That's when Winchester Bluegrass Cutlery in in Ohio built this. And then in 2019, we came across Tim Scott, who owns the company, and it has the rights to build the Winchester product. It's licensed through the Olin Corporation. And, well, what was born was the first ever Winchester display knives and some of the other Winchester display painted pony knives. There have not been a total, we've had 2 pearls sold. We've sold about 6 display knives in 3 or 4 different handles. They're only being done like 1 or 2 at a time. I believe when Michael was here, We had 2 of these. The other one sold, and we have this one left. It's the only one that there is. And that is going to be in the red blood turquoise. It's Painted Pony Custom. On the back of the blade, it's 1095 carbon. This knife was entirely made by hand in Ohio. Again, bluegrass cutlery, and you'll have the walnut collector presentation box. Knife right now is almost 20 years old. It's made in the year 2000. One caller, one only, 103-210. Rare is an understatement. I'm not aware of another one of those being made the way that you see it in the wild horse jasper and the chevron wood and all that good stuff. It is a beautiful, beautiful custom display knife. You know, in my opinion, the way that I see it, Michael Prada, the artist that he is, and some of the incredible work that he has done, and the collaboration knife that they do 25 of each year with David Yellowhorse, I believe that that'll go down in the books as being one of his greatest accomplishments and works of art, getting his hands on those Winchester display knives, or we did for him. It was the first he'd ever done any, and he likes doing them. I don't blame him. $56.75. It's River Run Sharp. There are only 49 sets of 8. That is, we sell Steel Warrior toothpicks, little Texas toothpicks and peanuts, usually at a sale of about $7.09. Yet, lo and behold, that's what the Issaquah River fixed blades are running individually. It's $56.75. They break down to only $7.09. And you also receive the free gift that we're doing, and it's just for this show, that nice walnut-handled full-tang paring knife on that hen and rooster. You've got the Aztec look, that southwestern on the cream, as well as the red, and I believe that's the only 2. Yes, it's the only 2. The other ones are going to be done in stagalons and some torch stags, but there will be a zebra wood handle, typical classic sharp finger frame. At only $56.75. Again, $7.09 per fixed blade. Harold R. Collins is located in Illinois, and Harold's going to win a free knife when we spin the wheel before this hour comes to a close. On the River Run Sharp, yes, there are 4 dozen orders now that are left. And it's not that we only had 49 of all of those patterns, all right? But we only had 49 of at least one.
We've been waiting on this. We sold out of this
Every time.
Every time we get it.
We've had several different patterns. You know, especially out in the western states, I think, and I heard it right, that Colorado might try to pass this as being their state weed.
They may do it.
Yeah, official state weed. Oh, look at that.
But the Weed Eater is back, folks.
Finally.
The Weed Eater, which is sold out sometimes in just a handful of shows would have it, but it is back, and it's at an even better price than we've had in the past. $12.48.
Look at
Great item. The Weed Eater.
Frosted, and it's in a tanto blade. It's a weed-eating tanto.
It is, isn't that awesome?
Look
You
at
know,
all
there's a
that-
lot
look at that
of
weed right there.
cuts going into that blade.
Huh?
The blade, look at it. Look at all the different angles and cuts.
Is that not wild looking?
The holes. Yeah, that's a heck of a blade on that. knife.
Whoever designed that, I'm telling you what, they've been into some weed eating.
1248.
Look at that. Yeah, these get sold by the dozen, half a dozen, a lot. They go very, 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 very quickly. And this has been the first time that we've had one. We've had like 3 or 4 different patterns. God, it's been months and months and months since we've had that knife. So that was 103-704 on the Cutlery Corner official Weed Eater Tactical Tanto Lot Blade Knife. Marbles Pro Stack, 103-601. I do believe, if I'm not badly mistaken, that our friend Eric counted these, Jim Frost. I do believe so. Stack leather upsweep deer skinner, $28.75. Nice looking. They did a good job on this leather sheath. I tell you, you know what I'm going to do, Gage, while they're looking at the marbles?
I'm going to play a switcheroo. I'm going to put the veterans up here. I'll just keep that and talk about it because the giveaway's just for this one show. Is that going to work for you? And we've got a trapper collection that's going to be coming up, folks, that you're just going to have to see to believe. Just did one heck of a job setting that thing up. I'm going to set that right there, Jim. We don't want to hit that table on that veterans line. Stacklet, only $28.75. We are quite busy on our phone bait, Jim Frost. The Weed Eater does it every time, doesn't it?
It really
Every
does.
single time. 103-601. Frost, we have, we're getting ready to look here. We have 35 gone, I do believe.
Oh yeah, that thing.
36
but that's
now.
beautiful.
We got 36
Indian
of
rooster.
them already
Yeah,
spoken
and
for.
that watch that's with it. That's the first
pocket
time
watch.
we've done that. That's a 4 1/4 inch trapper, and that really unique jig cutting bone, a saw cut bone is what I call it.
Isn't it
Green
good looking?
hen rooster color.
Yeah, like a herringbone saw cut.
$40.
I'm going to show. I'm going to close
$40.
I'm going to close the watch up. Yeah, pocket watches, Jim Frost. You know as well as I do. We've never been stuck with one, have we? Always,
No,
always.
they
So-
all sell. And you know that was some tooling that was.
Yeah, that's going to fit right
Done
up
to
in the
fit that.
display, and then you have the trapper. All has its own form. I messed all of that up, but I just wanted to show you.
We've got the nuggeted bolsters
Yeah,
on it.
beautiful package. I'm fumbling around with it all like that, Jim. 100 cents. Look at that, and then I want to show this too, Jim. We can get a. They clipped the pocket watch chain to the top. There we go. Look at that. What's amazing? Well, it was $49. You knocked $9.95
Yeah.
off this item.
Yeah, and folks.
That's going to be free.
Yeah. Any order over $30 on your invoice, you'll get one of those.
It was $49.95, and now he put a special on it like 24 hours ago to a $40 price tag. Buy more than one of those. Yeah, that's gotten all stuck up in there. There we go. This is brand new, Jim. I think this. I really like them. I like this.
Yeah.
This is 9CR13 MOV. $48.75. Again, I just look at that as a Christmas special. This is going to be the adjustment tool, the little Allen wrench that you're going to have that's going to come along with it. And I'm going to sit this down. Is that not just sleek, Jim?
It's got
On that
gold
sling?
titanium on the pins and
Look on the
the
inside.
master pin, the thumb studs, titanium coating on the blade, CR9, which
Gunmetal
is
gray.
just an outstanding metal for sharpness and durability. Beautiful knife, ball bearings, 18 ball bearings, hand polished.
Occupational hazard there.
Yeah,
on the thumb.
this is a heck of a knife. One of the best sling blades that we've come out with.
You can feel it.
$48.75.
You can when you hold the knife, if you had your eyes closed, you can just feel the quality in it. The ball bearings doesn't even need to be assisted opening. Brand new, and a free paring knife would come along with that. That would be a really good Christmas gift too, Jim. And we're kind of concentrating on items for Christmas, like what you're looking at this
Yeah.
very moment.
Folks, write these CCN numbers down so that you can refer back to them when you call in and talk to the operator. Be sure and check out www.cutlerycorner.net for our one-of-a-kinds and discontinueds. That section of our company is red hot. They're putting in 50 to 100 a day on the one-of-a-kinds. www.cutlerycorner.net on the web. And this Jingle Bell Rock, it's going to be a quality pocket knife from our warehouse.
Well, you're picking it out.
Yeah, I'm picking it out.
You
You're
know
going to
what-
like it. You'll love it. And $10.88. Get all you want. They're great Christmas gifts, and they'll come in a nice box.
You're rocking
package.
and rolling there, Jim. You weren't
Yeah.
a punk rocker, were you?
Oh man, I was a little
1969
bit of
when you
everything.
started. That was the
I
flower
was,
child year.
I tried everything. Was good at nothing.
You know what? It's his birthday. There is not a better time to buy an item like this as on Jim's birthday, and today is that day. And it'll be celebrated all throughout the entire weekend. Jump all over these $10.88, folks. That was 103-653. I can tell when he talks about it, and when he talks about what he's putting in it, and he's got that smile. That's all I need to know. That's all I have to see. $58.75. Last 21 orders. 10360 and a 4 on that's a whole heck of a lot of knife, and that is a big one. MR 574 is what they call it. Top grade leather sheath. That is going to be what? Stacked wine wood, emerald wood, and I do believe that was probably a black forest wood handle, the fuller or the blood groove, people call it in a lot of areas, both sides. And that is a massive 17 inches is what that says, Jim Frost. 17 inches in length, folks. That's 103604, but very, very limited. This is for that knife right there that we were talking about. The veteran's knife, the donation knife, what I like to call it's 103661 at $15, and it's a brand new pattern. It's a good looking knife.
$15, folks.
$10 of the 15 goes to charitable organizations for our fine veterans across this great nation of ours.
We do this every year. We've got a record with Cap out among them. They were Semper Fi Community Task Force.
Been about 8 years or plus.
Yeah, well, and we've got plaques all over the wall where we've received these plaques for these people.
That's one of them you just saw.
Appreciation.
Right behind the knife.
So folks, be a part of it. No better feeling. And while I'm thinking about it, December the 14th, I believe, is National Wreath Day. Yeah. And you can look it up, National Wreath Day. And I bought quite a few wreaths today for veterans, for our local veteran cemetery. Right. And folks, you can do that all across America. Let's try to get a flag on every veteran's grave that we possibly can. I'm going to do my part, and my company is going to do their part.
Well, that is awesome.
Look it up, Wreaths Across America, and please be a part of that. Nothing more gratifying and doing something for those that made our country so free.
And that's a lot of that's just one example of things that you do for the veterans that until you tell them, people don't know.
Yeah,
you don't tell everybody everything that you do.
Can't do enough.
I know you did a big deal here. Is that a mule? Well, that's Black Hill steel.
That's Black Hill steel.
A card deck, a deck of cards of Black Hill steel. I haven't seen this yet. That you're going to a limited edition, a deck of cards from Black Hill steel. And then we have a Sharp's Cutlery, nice Stag-A-Lon fixed blade full tang. And we are loaded down with a Coey River Bone Stag resin pocket knives. And a deck of cards is going to be, now that's a gift. We're giving you the cards. You're going to receive 12 knives. As it stands, this is breaking down to only, $8.17. So that is a record price for any of the Sharp's Cutlery fixed blades out of the custom series like the centerpiece is. And then you get into the Coey River folders that are from their custom shop because these are Rockwell tested. Not all of Coey River were Rockwell tested, some still aren't. They are done like Steel Warrior, and you're going to have the Barlow. Oh, finally. We're running so low on Barlows, it's crazy, but that's what's happened. Little Butterbean, full-size Trapper, Stopman, LB5, the large folding hunter. There's a toothpick, a medium-sized lot blade. There is a peanut, a cigar whiller, the old Razor Trapper, and we have a saddle horn trapper that we're breaking down to. Where are we? Oh, we're on Holly Jolly. All right, that was Santa Jim's Big Deal. Okay, well, I got what you're doing. 103,687 on all 12 of those, and the deck of cards at $98. Well, I tell you what, Frost, it took me 2 hours before this show to set all these trappers up like this. Y'all think I did good? I did good at setting these up, didn't I, Joseph?
That is one heck of a trapper deal.
Hey, I'm telling you what, it's hard to set all these knives up, make them like that is a towering pyramid of trappers, all Steel Warrior. I see one, was that the carbon steel trapper in buffalo horn? I'm asking the lady that put this set together. That's Blackbone. I think that's the old carbon steel, but it still has the Rockwell test on it. We're going to have the patriotic handle. There is cobra skin. There is oxhorn tiger stripe. That's it. I'll call them out as you go over them. Oh, look at that beautiful chestnut bone, a little honey bone. You know what, Frost, everybody would like on this for the holidays flex pay. We're going to make it available at $125 in the freight. In about 30 days, we'll charge you the other $125 only. Now think about that. That is an extended period of time that you have to pay for this item. Mother of pearl. Now, that is a mother of pearl that is going to have, and I'm going to have to get my glasses, that's the buffalo nickel in the mother of pearl. We have a beautiful cherry bone. And there's something unusual about the cherry bone. It's one of the few steel warriors that you'll ever find that does not have a shield. It's a shieldless steel warrior for whatever the reason may be. There is the standard mother of pearl, so now we're two mother of pearls. That was the ghost abalone. That is wild looking. Buffalo horn, cracked ice, ram's horn. Look at this new, that's like a second cut bone stag with a blue tint to it. That is a beautiful handle. We have the barbershop, shell pearl, imitation tortoise shell, red, white, and blue, ox horn and ram horn in one handle. There's smooth bone, there's an abalone. If you take the pearls, which I've seen two so far, and the abalone at their selling price of $26, $27 a piece, well, heck, we're up over $80 in just 3 of the knives of the 25. I believe this is, without any question, the largest collection of trappers that we have ever that it's ever been built, that I am aware of. That is a winner, and it's holly jolly time. 103,674. Yeah, old Mike's cutting in and out. Michael Lupto of Georgia. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Michael. Lueptow in Georgia. You'll be a winner on the wheel when we go to spinning it. That was one heck of a trapper set. My gosh, 25. A #1 most purchased pattern of all pocket knives in any brand, the Trappers, and they were $10 a piece. A lot of gift giving going on with that set, if that's what you want to do with it, or reselling. The Case XX Rust Lock, end of the day at $98. Look at all this material. There is going to be lapis. We're going to have spiny oyster. We have conch shell. There is mammoth chunks of mammoth ivory. No two will be identical. It's impossible. And then look at the reverse side. There's handle materials. There's stones in there that I've left out. Look at that beautiful Case XX Rust Lock done with a stainless steel liner. $98 price tag, and it's all good at the end of the day. 103,667. Here is the Trapper Lock in bone stag with the kickstart mechanism built into it. So they have taken the 54 pattern frame, it's got to be a single blade, and they've made it into an assisted opening pocket knife on a trapper. Yes, it is quite popular when we have them. $118. We have 24 available for the rest of this year. 24 orders. We'll not receive another one. Not in 2019. There you go, Gage. Gage is good at that kickstart stuff. Look at, there you go. With a clip, and you can take the clip off if that's what you want, if you prefer. 101,942. Look at that beautiful flame torched bone. Gives it the appearance of the old India deer stag. 12 gauge. He's up there 10 gauge here the last few days. He loses a gauge. So, you know, the lower the gauge, the bigger the bore. Oh, that's that old handmade Winchester Barlow. Running out of all Barlows, folks. Entirely handmade, 1095 carbon steel. It's got a lot of oil on it. It's carbon. There's no stainless. Just like an old granddaddy, great-granddaddy knife. Old round end, hard stamp Barlow, and the extended bolster. And look at the old antique But Winchester tan, a little jigging going on it like a worm groove process. Simple, but it's a classic at $98. 102,685. Original Winchester packaging. The box comes along with it as well. Now this, we did have this Barlow. I'll be darned. That's the only one left. That's the only, I'm only showing this one left. All the Barlows they're gone. Like I said earlier, last segment, it's almost like it happened overnight. They were just all vault, all handles, all case Barlows because of the ending the production. Well, until they bring them back. That could be 5 years, it could be 10 years. Heck, they may never bring it back. I think that they probably will, but they've sent it to the vault until further notice. Tribal jigging. It's got some purple around the edges. It's beautiful, and that was the only one. This is also going to be in an area where it's about gone. That is the copper lock. It's a copperhead frame that locks. That is Mother Nature's way of showing us some of the finest artistry in the world in the abalone shell, and they actually pin that on. They are not doing pearl. However, they are doing abalone as material becomes available. So they run out of material. Of course, they don't make the knives, any of them. They receive some material. They use what they have. It is not a lot. This will not come back into inventory either until the next time. What we have, and we're in single digits, is what we have. $223, both sides, and the beauty of the abalone. There were 9 of those, by the way. 9 orders, that's all. This is going to be in the giraffe bone. It's also one of their special runs, seasonal special deals, because they got their hands on some giraffe bone, the hardest bone that there is. There's nothing more durable and bone-wise than the bone of a giraffe, and it's on the 07 frame mini trapper. None of the giraffe bone is currently being done. I guess they don't have any. So all the patterns that we have are what we have. It'll probably be next year, or and then who knows? It may not be next year. They might not get any more of it. $116.75 with a really, really nice presentation case. 103327 at that $116.75 price tag. $172.60 retail. And this is the item. See what we're showing we have left. We have 14, which is about somewhere in the vicinity of until this last 20 that we received, which is unheard of, really, to get 20 of them. Probably 14, we might have gotten 15 prior to that 20 that we received all of 2019. That's how few and far between these are. That is the large, full-scale, full-size 54 frame trapper. And look at that handle, folks. That is wow. So 14 orders for those of you for yourself collecting or a Christmas gift. And then it is, it's, as far as I'm aware of, that'll be it. $210 price tag, $327.50 retail, unless that's changed. Retail may have gone up, but that was that was beautiful. $79.95. Oh, beautiful, deep, rich red bone. You have the CX case straight tail. C and then the XX. So it's C, X, X, and X. That is the Roman numeral dating for 130. 130 years. The bolsters, 1889, rear bolster, 2019, front bolster, and a really, really nice presentation collectible display box at only $79.95 with both of the blades. That's all right. That's all right, Gage. Both of the blades printed. There we go. Look at all those old stamps on that spay blade throughout the years. All right, I'll put that. Thank you, Gage. I certainly appreciate that. 103, 167 at $79.95. We have Scott Allamore of Mississippi, and Scott will be receiving an item when I spin the wheel. About, oh gosh, what, 28 minutes, 29 minutes from now? I'll be giving it a little twirl again. Marbles brand, Stack Leather Hunter. It's basically like a deer skinner, which just what's been coined, that phrase for this particular pattern. A little bit larger than a lot of them. A stack leather handle, which is available at $28.75. I believe that's what it was. If you just want it individually, I had it on last segment. Leather sheath, that's a heck of a knife. The handle's liable to last longer than the steel and the blade. But along with that, at $10 more or $38.75, we've included the Marbles Trapper that is going to have the imitation tortoise shell handle, which was a material that was used, for me, I'm more accustomed to seeing it on the old German knives from years and years and years ago. The old IMT tortoise shell. $38.75 for that two-piece set. Really, really good item. Stack-handled, handmade German bull. A perfect size lot blade. It's not the small one, it's not the large one, it's the one that's right in the middle. Look at this deer stack. Long nail pull, clip blade. All mirror polished, bolsters and all. Old money. Very, very old money in the pricing of only $38.75. That goes back over a decade. The price that you see on your screen, on your television right now, is over a decade old at $38.75. CCN 1048. And we still had that item number available, and we utilized it. Thank you so very much for those of you that have supported this particular item, allowing us the $10 donation of the $15 price tag to be split between two 5-star organizations. The Simplify Community Task Force that does the Camp Out Among Them, hunting, fishing, picnicking, lots and lots of veterans and wounded warriors brought together at one time. And they put on a really, really good event for them multiple times a year. And then we have the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, that has the entrepreneurship program where they bring them in, they house them, they feed them, and they train them, and they teach them at the college to be entrepreneurs, to start their own business. 5-star. 10 of the $15 is going to be split between those two organizations, and that's a nice looking knife. God bless our veterans. $15 if you can. Please make a purchase. We like donating to those two particular organizations as much as we possibly can. And that was awesome. They need our help, folks. They helped us. They sacrificed. They put their lives on the line for this nation. That was 103-661 at $15. We have the Marbles Go-To axe. This is pretty much a do-it-all type of axe. I mean, you've got a grind, an edge on the front part that would almost like a shovel, and then you've got a little tool and wrench built into it, done with a marble orange, that is going to be a hardwood handle. You have a heavy-duty, a very, very coarse sharpening stone because it's not meant to do a fine edge. It's meant to cut metal. It's a field stone. The sheath that comes with it, the cover, it can be worn on a belt or attached to a pack. Has a compartment for that large, very, very coarse stone. This is just a tool. It's made to use. You've got serration on it for sawing. It's just going to do a whole lot of things out camp or out at a hunting camp or a fishing camp or just maybe a weekend excursion for those of you that go hunting. Never know when you're going to need it. But it's one easy go-to tool at only $29.95, and it's called the Go-To Axe. 102-523 from Marble. This Barlow has just arrived, my first airing. First time I've even seen it is on this show. You have what I call a short mag bullet. The cartridge is the shield, looks like a short mag. That's what I see when I look at it. The extended nickel silver bolster, classic of a Barlow pattern. You've got a deep black gunpowder bone, and it's by Caliber Cutlery. It's a brand that is ours, that we've had for several years. We go through them quickly. They're all done in really, really short runs. There's not a great deal of them made. Finally, the Barlow available from the Caliber series, and it's only $12.75 for Barlow collectors, or those of you that are just looking for the Barlow pattern, because all across the board in all brands, they're being bought like I knew that they would. It's been a great year for the Barlow comeback. Way, way overdue, in my opinion. And let's see what next year brings. That was 103702 on that. All right, what we have here, my friends, is a Tanto liner lock tactical lock blade. And what is that contraption that is built into it? That's the sheath for it. I'm going to have to pick this one up. Y'all aren't used to me picking up knives, are you? It's not even assisted opening. I mean, at $18.50, the knife and a Tanto blade. $43 retail, well, you're going to have a slingshot that's built into it. Well, you don't want to walk around with this on your belt with a slingshot attached to it? Sucker is powerful too. Jay over at the store uses it. I was amazed. Got your release button. Push it in. Slingshot is ready to go. You want to try it out, John? You got any little bearings, anybody?
Shoot a stand.
Huh?
One of the stands.
You want me to shoot the stand?
No, one of the acrylic stands.
You want me to shoot the acrylic stand out of the slingshot? Well, I don't want to have to pay for the acrylic stand. It's not like we break them nonstop all day long, is it? Look at that. Is that, I mean, they think of everything, folks, for only $18.50. And then you've got this, what was that, Gage? Chase? Jones? Somebody help me here. I'm stuck. Huh? Oh, the glass breaker that goes into the end if you don't want the slingshot. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. No glass breaker in there too. See, the slingshot won't break the glass breaker will. Is that the idea behind that? $18.50 on 103229. That's, yeah. There you go, Chase. Shoot the glass breaker out of the slingshot. Everything is done. No problemo. That's a neat, unusual deal at $18.50. Oh, look at this beautiful spalted hackberry. Now, that is a wood that I'm not accustomed to seeing a wood with a grain that almost goes everywhere. I know what the tree is. Y'all ever had any of the wine? Boy, I'm telling you what, is that not just, I mean, it's like there's no beginning and there's no end. It's everything in between on a hackberry. I like it, and people, our customers are liking it as well. That is going to be on a hen and rooster trapper. Michael Prater did the hackberry wood that Frost had from his farm. It's spalted, so spalted is referencing to the beginning stages of a decay. And a lot of people like, you know, the spalted maple and stuff. Arno Bernard has used some of the spalted wood. Now, they ran out of it, and they don't have it now, but they have used it. Excuse me, 103671, $625 a Winchester clasp knife and chevron, jet, and mammoth. Look at the mammoth tusk. That is the original Winchester packaging. This particular Winchester big old clasp knife, like a Case Bulldog, I remember from the Star Sales. I believe this is a 94. They made it 94 or 95 for whatever reason. I get it all. I just get both that and the swing guard confused. Got a little crack in it. It's 10,000+ years old. You can't hold that against it. I call that character. Look at that tusk. $625 price tag, folks. Look how much of it he used too. And that is a painted pony with one of the rare custom stamps at the $625 price tag. I think what were made like 5. I believe that there were actually 5. I am showing 2. Now I know that we have the 1 because we're looking at it. And I do believe that there is one more. And that is, there may not be any more soon. I don't know, because Michael is having, it's all based on the availability of receiving the tusk. And that has been, it's started becoming a thing. I don't want to say a problem, because, you know, you either can get it or you cannot get it, but it's slowing way down. Robert Gallegos of Colorado. Wonder if Robert bought the old weed eater. Anyway, Robert, I'm just joking with you. That is your key when I called your name out that you're going to win a free item. Robert, when we go to spinning the wheel. Chase, I thought that I had this one corrected. There are 10. But anyway, 103027. This is going to be Rainbow Coraline Slant Bolster XX limited edition. The name of the Coraline is on the blade, and it is rainbow, and it looks like a rainbow. They're $49.60 per pattern. Yes, that is really outstanding. You'll receive case polishing cloth as well as some case paste free. You have the muskrat, the trapper, the stockman, the toothpick, and the peanut at the old price of $248. Again, I got to repeat this. $49.60 is what they break down to individually at $248. This has been a hot commodity item. There are a lot of people, and I understand why I look at it, who have loved the Rainbow Coraline, plus the fact that you don't see it that often. Or you don't see it as much as some of the other Coraline handles. And we still have a few of the tubes of paste and the cloths left. 103027. Need to hurry on that one if you are interested in it. I'll get that out there. I knew the 7-legged lady was coming up. $64.50, all Steel Warrior Lady leg knives. I guess that's all of them. All 7 handles, same pattern. This is good. We have the barbershop pearl in the red and the blue. Really unusual how they've done that swirl pearl. We're going to have buffalo horn, ox horn. There is going to be a mother of pearl with the abalone. And there is also the bone stag resin. All right, so other than the bone stag resin, it's all natural handle materials. However, the bone stag resin does have ground stag and ground bone in the resin. That's why they call it that. It's leftover material that is being used. At $64.50, I'm 100% absolutely positive that this is the first collection ever that I have been able to speak about on the television show here or anywhere else of a 7-legged lady. All 7 of the lady leg knives. Those of you that are new, the stickers that you see on the reverse side of the blade, that's where a Rockwell test took place, where they were gauging the hardness of the steel. It's been tempered to 56, 57, or 58. The hardness, and these are hot, just like old advertising knee-high knives. This is the first one I ever saw was a knee-high. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I see them. And now we have our very first ever seven-legged lady. It's $64.50. 103655. Merry Little Christmas Peanuts. Look at all of these Steel Warrior peanuts at $7.68. Remember we had a collection earlier of the Coey River Sharp Fingers that were $7.09? That's what they broke down to. Well, that's what, and I made the comment, well, that's a good sale price for a Steel Warrior peanut or toothpick. Well, this is what I was talking about. There's also going to be in every item or every invoice that is $30 or more. I haven't mentioned that. I need to reference this every once in a while. On this show, $30 or more, it's a walnut full tang paring knife from Hen and Rooster we give free. All right, one per invoice. There are only 44 sets left. Peanuts and little Texas toothpicks have been an issue this year. It all started last year. We just ran out of them. It takes a while. Look at these beautiful handles, the green bones. There is going to be, what was that one? Like the leopard. Cool looking abalone. Chestnut bone, ram horn, and ox horn. Oh gosh, there's the old autumn bone handle. Ox horn, full slab of ox horn, Caribbean blue bone, strawberry bone going on, as well as some reconstituted turquoise in the marbleoid handle, done in the black and white marble swirl. Peanut, the perfect all-around pocket knife. It says it's probably the next best seller to a trapper. $76.75 for all 10 of them, and the free Hen and Rooster paring knife. Again, that is on this show with the giveaway that's taking place. I still am all excited about the seven-legged lady on all those seven-lady leg knives. Rosewood Wonders, that's Buck Creek, classic. You saw the marbles earlier. It's just what is, again, it's been coined, that particular blade design. It's a deer skinner. Sleek, Buck Creek, really not a fixed blade manufacturer. This is the pattern from Buck Creek. It's the first Buck Creek fixed blade pattern I ever sold. That was a long, long time ago. Okay, that was back when Rick Maxwell, Little River Knives, owned Buck Creek. Stuart Taylor, even before then, just didn't make many fixed blades. They're pocket knife manufacturer. That one was done in rosewood. With that, you'll receive a Black Hill steel. There's the brass star on this really heavy duty, heavy frame lock blade, all stainless. Everything is stainless other than the brass star and the wood. Not any nickel silver. It's got some weight to it. Heavy duty. It's at that large as well. $48.50 for that duo in the Rosewood Wonder on 103616. Now this bone stag trapper is nicely done. Now we have a bone stag resin. Well, this is nothing like that. This is bone and it is stag. Everybody's having trouble with antler. You got a little stag, a little's better than none. Smooth bone with the American bald eagle and the olive branch that's lasered into the handle. And then you have the marbles on the blade. Which I can't ever get to do. There you got a little marbles. I'm just bad at showing stuff on the blades, aren't I? I don't have that touch. And a beautiful presentation gift box from Marbles. There's the old Marbles Moose. Wildlife Scrimshaw. Display box. Displays with the blades open. First 41 orders, that's all that are left, at $21.50. 41 orders, that's at this very moment. 102515. This is a sharpening system that's easy for anyone to use, anyone and everyone. If you've never, ever sharpened a knife in your entire life, ever, you can use this immediately. The angle has been built in, your standard angle. You're going to have what's necessary to actually cut metal away from a knife. The edge has been rounded. In other words, it's not going to get sharp until you remove metal, steel. That is going to be on a coarse diamond, which will be on the far side. You have the tungsten that's in the middle. And then you have the aluminum oxide rods, which is basically like a ceramic. They get dirty, they'll turn black from the steel. You'll see it. It'll be easy to notice. Scrub it off with a toothbrush or something. It lays flat. It has a cushion grip handle. It's 3 knife sharpeners in one, and it works, and it's easy to use. It gets the job done, and it's only $24.75. We do have some Paul block sharpeners also. I think Paul's coming in maybe December. I think Paul block will be here, but we do have the sharpeners back in. We sold out of them about a month ago. Raymond Mulhern of Virginia. Raymond, congratulations. You are also going to be a winner. When we go to spinning the old wheel. Look at this ghost abalone. That is not mother of pearl. That is an abalone handle. I've not seen any other company have anything like it. It has an acrylic protective coat. This was a warehouse find. We thought all of them were gone. Because we had also, I know the pink's gone. There was a red, a natural abalone, the regular green and blues, and this, and then that gold. All of those are gone. But we found, Eric found these in the warehouse. Look at the colors in this. And it was $26.73, I do believe. Veteran special. Anytime, any day, big time special at $16. And then on the reverse side, look at all of those colors. Glad he found some. And right at $10 disc, $10.73, because I'm pretty positive they were $26.73, but who knows? I know it was close to that. Beautiful knife that we didn't know that we had, and now we're not going to have it because they were being bought, what we have left. Less than 100 to go around. On a 103643, it is our Chief Feather Folder collection at $38.60. Look at all of these magnificent colors. And the Native American chief in his battle headdress looks like a Chipaway. They are assisted opening. The feather folder is in the design, the lasering design that is done in the steel, and of course the handle also. Native American merchandise, whether it's like what you see here, or really anything that we offer, people always purchase, they buy it up. This, unfortunately, has been another one of the years where we've not had a great deal of variety because it's not been available. Well, there it is. They're less than $10 a piece. And what you see on the front side, let me double check, yes, is also on the reverse side. In other words, it's not a one-sided knife. Did I mess you up? Oh, it's a two-piece set, huh? Is that what, is that right? Oh, you want me to help you out there, Jonesy? You work the camera, Jones. I'll take care of business on this. Here, you just work the camera. I tell you what, why don't you set it up and let me work the camera? Huh? Is that what you want to do? Huh? No, you're going to open the blades up for me, too. Man, I'm telling you what. It don't matter if you're a Bulldog fan. I take back everything I said about you. Don't get cut. There you go. I don't want that to happen. Thank you very much. There we go, Gage. Man, look at. All right, that is. This is the horn collaboration. Well, we have ram horn. All right, that's what's going to butt up against the nickel silver on the bolsters. The center section is ox horn, where the Steel Warrior shield has been placed. Now, the shield's only on the front side, but the handle is identical on the reverse side. No two will be exactly alike because it's a horn. And, horn does not shed like an antler, so horn's going to have some character in it. It grows year after year, as long as whatever critter was growing it stays alive. And that's why horn gets, it gets scarred up and stuff. There's nothing that you can do about it, but it just adds character to the handle. They're $10.75 a piece. The 3-blade Stockman, and that was the Barracuda pattern of the lock blade on that one. This is old Warncliffe Whittler. And it's also available in a beautiful, deep, rich brown bone. That's the Warncliffe blade. It's a fingernail blade, which I could, and a whittling blade, which I could probably use. As our hands are going to get rougher, folks. Muzzle loader season, it goes straight into gun season. Yes, it's going to be all the way into January. It's the daily, my daily life, the activity is going to be selling knives and hunting. And well, and I got to throw some sleep in there every once in a while. Look at that beautiful blade, knife like granddad, great granddad may have carried, split back spring in deer stag at only $48.75. That's all that one's going to run you. This was Santa Jim's big deal there, Gage. I'll set it right there. It's no big hurry on that. I just thought you might be looking for some paperwork. 3 collections remain, the dawning of the age. Remember, when I spoke of the Corius Coraline Trapper earlier. That may have been the straight bolster trapper, but anyway, only 10 because it's in this collection, which we only have 3 complete sets remaining. This will be the slant bolster, which is a second generation Coraline. It's the second. There have only been 2. And the packaging, everything has changed. The first generation, the bolsters are slant, as you see, or straight, as you see. These are slanted. It also has the bomb shield, and it will have printed on the main blade the name of the Coraline. Of course, this is Aquarius and the production run that's going to take place. There will be 2,500. They're not done all at once. It's an impossibility. So they're done over a period of time. So many different Coralines now, it takes a while. The polish, the cloth, well, Merry Christmas. And those are all the patterns, $49.60. The Trapper, the Muskrat, Peanut Toothpick, and the 3-blade 18 pattern Stockman. That is a winner that you just saw as well in Aquarius. It's been a very popular Coraline. I'd say a lot of it's to do not only because it really looks awesome, but there are probably a lot of people who are getting gifts that have the zodiac sign of Aquarius. 102-357. What we are doing here is just simply a blowout of 10 Elite Edge assisted opening knives. This is not an hour choice. What you see on this turntable from Elite Edge is the ones that you will receive. And to put it in perspective, that's like $368 of retail. Well, we're at, $78.80, and there are 10 of them, so that's only $7.80. That is a sale on each and every single one of these patterns, especially the Rainbow Titanium, which would probably be around $13 or $14, and it is heavy. That is a lot of knife. All Rainbow Titanium finish for $7.88. It's a good item. The Karambit, $7. Well, each and every one of them that you see, only $7.80. So a major sale. And they're really good people. We've been doing business with the people who bring the Elite Edge brand name for decades. They're trustworthy. They make good merchandise. And they work with us where we can bring you deals, well, like the deal that you're looking at right now. It's $7.88 a pattern. Really good stuff. Thumbs up on that one. Doug Reich of Michigan. Doug, R-I-E-C-K. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Huh? Yeah, you're going to be a winner. And those of you that I called your name out, we're going to see, how about a rosewood-handled Buck Creek deer skinner? That's going to be placed in your order. It's not going to cost you one single penny. Congratulations, nice knife, that Buck Creek. And during this show, as I mentioned, we've got the giveaway also at the $30 or more, 1 per invoice on that walnut-handled paring knife. So a couple of things, giveaways going on. And this show is going to continue on as well. You know, take advantage if you can at all possible. purchased one of the veteran knives. It's very, very nicely done. It's a brand new pattern, and it's for an excellent, excellent, worthy cause. And it's only $15. But until then, don't go anywhere because there are going to be more knives coming your way.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome in to Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Sheila Travis.
And I'm Bob Lewis, and we got a good show for you. It's a little bit cold outside, I noticed.
Yes, we had snow.
What was it, in the
yesterday?
20s?
Lots and lots of snow at our house, actually.
Yeah, when it gets in the 20s, it's actually too cold to snow. It really is, at least down south down here anyway. We got a great show going for you. This is Win-Win Wednesday. That means that we're going to be spinning that wheel that you see right there. And we're going to have a good time. There's going to be some great items on the show. I talked to Sheila before the show, and she was telling me about how some of these things are fantastic that we got.
Absolutely. Gage worked really hard. And then we are spinning the wheel, of course, at the end of the hour. We do have the giveaway that's happening actually over on this side. We have a giveaway sort of happening with this, which is our Veterans Buoy. $10 from the sale of this knife will be given away to two of our veterans programs that we like to support. So the Simplified Task Force, Camp Out Among Them, and then also the UTC Entrepreneurship Program, which gives some veterans a free college education. But you buy this knife, $15, $10 of that will go to help our veterans.
There you go. And that's a good deal because we want to tell you, veterans, thank you very much.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay. So, what are we starting off here with? They got cameras moving around in spots I'm not familiar with right now.
Yeah, this is the giveaway. I know Daniel has a shot of that. And we are doing a giveaway on December the 13th, the Hen and Rooster Deluxe Kitchen Block Set. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to tell you about that too. Okay, so this is 13 pieces kitchen cutlery. And somebody will win that on the 13th. Just go to our website, cutlerycorner.net. You can register to win on the web, or you can also mail in your entry. But this show only, we do have a Hen and Rooster paring knife. When you spend $30 or more, you get this knife free. A lot of people getting the free knife.
That size knife's
tonight.
probably used more in the kitchen than anything. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and
Everybody
it's
goes for
Hen and
paring knife.
Rooster, Hen and Rooster stainless steel.
Okay,
Where
so
are we gonna put that?
we got a lot going on. What do you figure the retail value was on that Hen and Rooster set there? You got any idea?
On the set?
Yeah, on the kitchen set right there. Had to be over $100.
A couple of $100 probably.
Over $150, $200 is what I was thinking. We'll get that number for you before we do this next one, but it's one heck of a deal.
Yep. Okay.
All right, here's our woo.
Yep, we are going to begin with our woo.
Follow me. Yeah, follow me and I'll make you fishers of men. And that is what I call a little vest knife, what some people call a jackknife. And this one is a great little item that you see right here. And I'm gonna tilt that. I guess you can really see it right there, Tim, pretty good. This was $6.88. You can get it for $4.88. And we have been selling. Now, let me tell you about the woo. For those of you who may be watching our show for the first time, and it does happen, somebody's got to watch our show for the first time every now and then, don't they? We got a lot of customers tuning in all the time. Woo means with order only. So normally you'd be paying $6.88 for that knife. But when you purchase it with another order, you can get it for $4.88. We'll just put it on that order with it. All right, here's Jim's pick. Now for 30-something weeks, Jim has given us a great pick. He personally picks out the knife that we're going to give a special deal on, and this one has been a great one, and I'm going to tell you how great it is, okay? First of all, this thing was a deal at $13.50. All right, this is about 9.5 inches overall. It's got a partially hollow handle. It comes with that compass. It's also got, if you look over here, the fishing equipment, serrated on the top, serrated on the bottom. It's got fishing line, hooks, matches, all those things you're gonna need there. Then it's got what I call, it's a little bit lighter weight than paracord. It's what I call tripcord, where you can set up snare traps for small game and stuff, so you got groceries while you're out there in the woods, okay? Also comes with an 800 denier nylon sheath. You're getting this knife for $7.88. Oh, you laugh.
I forgot to tell you, yesterday I came this close to getting sprayed by a skunk.
Yeah, you don't want to be that close to getting sprayed.
Scared me to death.
Yeah, you don't want to scare a skunk.
Literally, I was within 2 feet of it.
What, was you just out hunting?
I ran to feed the horses. It was late. It was
Yeah.
dark, so I was just like running in the barn, and I was headed for the food bowl, and there he was.
Yeah, and you don't want
I was full
You don't want to
speed.
get the babies scared either.
Full speed
Yeah,
ahead.
you don't want, no, just be calm, sit down, and let them go on
So
out of your
I
way.
backed
That's right.
on out. Yeah.
All right, here's the weed eater. You know, that looks like weed of some type. I've seen that in some people's yard.
It's a pretty fern.
Is that the fern? Is that what that is? Okay, so let's take a look at this. This one is $12.48. It is assisted opening, and it's got the weed and the skull right there on front. Naughty broccoli is what they call it. Is that broccoli? All right. And it's got a clip back here on the back. It's got a lanyard loop hole here. And it's got a highly unusual type of blade that you see here. It's assisted opening. $12.48 for this item.
It's so pretty. I had a neighbor who had a whole garden full of that one year.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they still in your area? Or did the state give them three
I'm
square
just
meals and a high?
Kidding.
Okay. $12.48. 103, the number moved on me. 103,575. Hey, here's a Hen and Rooster chef set. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces right there is what that looks like to me, Sheila. And it's $36.75. It was, we got the right graphics up there? It was $57.33. You get all four for $36.75. That's $9.19 a piece.
This has all the essentials. It looks like a new design almost on this large utility. But Santuco chef knife, this is brand new. And that is going to be black forest wood on the handles. Ooh, good deal. $36.75. I noticed the other day we were selling a lot of kitchen cutlery. Of course, Christmas is about 6 weeks away, folks. So now's the time to.
How many days? You always keep up with it. You or Chase, either one, know exactly how many days it is. Chase cheats and Google.
Probably like 41 or something.
I figure about 38.
Let me just see.
We're going to see. Anyway, $36.75. You're wrong. It's 42. That just came in my head. 42 days.
It is 42 days.
All right. Each one of these knives right here have been pinned through the handles 3 times. They are full tank construction, and they are super cool, okay? So, hey, here's Jim's Jingle Bell Rock. He posed for that picture for 45 minutes, if you can believe it or not. I do not know who the characters are there behind him. Item number 103653, $10.88. Sheila, I had to explain to some people, everybody loves a mystery box, those who took a chance to buy them, but there's some things we can't advertise the price on.
Well, I
We want to
did.
sell them, so we put them in a mystery box.
I did ask Jim about it today. If he
So
could
you
tell
cheated,
me
you
what was in
know,
the
and I
box.
don't.
This is what I learned, that it will be a knife that's going to be 3.5 inches or greater, and it's one of our top of the line pocket knives.
See, she gets to know all that stuff before I do.
I
It's
just
not
asked.
fair.
I just asked a question. It's $10.88, and with it being Christmas time, this is one of Jim's favorite things to do one of those Christmas mystery boxes.
Here's a Michael Prater, end of the day rust lock. So you're looking at a rust lock frame, which is exclusive to Case. You see the little handle coming down there, it makes it a rust lock, okay? Then all of this material that you see on the handle is the pieces that they've worked with from all the different workbenches in his facility. They take it, they put it in the Corlon vat back there, and they mix it up, and it's made from all the things that they worked on during the day. Retail is $229.95. It is Michael Prater, end of the day, and a rust lock for 98 bucks.
That has that sweeping clip blade. He has another one. Actually, I think I do have it on the show too. The second one, there's two that we have. Not a lot of quantity behind each one, but you'll see a blade that's going to be different on the next one. So that's going to be the difference. But $98 for a Michael Prater custom rust lock. 103667. That one does the Christmassy. I couldn't believe the price tag behind this deal here. $40. We even had one of our camera guys mention he wanted to get one of these for his dad for Christmas. The pocket watch is a really nice addition to the Trapper. This is the 175th anniversary Hen and Rooster. Notice the jigging on that green handle too. Looks very cool. And then they matched up the bolsters. I'm going to show you the top of the box also. So that is the gift box. $40. You'll get the pocket watch, the Trapper gift box, all the lasering. That may be like the deal of the show. Most of these anniversary knives are going to be closer to $100. This is the only one that's close to $40, and you even get the pocket watch. You know, my dad had to carry one of those. Something about when he would wear a watch on his wrist, it would just quit working. So he would carry one of those pocket watches all the time.
I have heard of that, and that's been years
I have no idea
since
why.
I've heard that. Scott McLean out of South Carolina, you're a winner. Sheila will spin that wheel here probably in about 47 minutes. You'll know what you and 5 other people have won there. I've heard of that. It's something about acid or
guess.
magnetic something. Yeah.
Yeah, he never could keep a watch running on his wrist, so he'd always have
That's
one
what
of those.
led to a cell phone. People couldn't tell time with watches, so they just invented cell phones. You believe that?
This is also a Hen and Rooster. It's the new G10 series. It is called the Scavenger.
Okay, now Hen and Rooster is full tank construction right here. This one is 8 1/4 inches overall, $32.50. That's G10 that you're looking at right there on that handle material. Okay, Hen and Rooster Blue Scavenger, okay, is which one it is. And it also comes with a sheath, comes with that nylon sheath. Is that a pocket for a sharpening tool on that?
Yeah, you could add a touch-up stone to the front. Probably could even put a little tactical in there if you wanted
Now, let me
to.
tell you something. This knife is full tang. It is a little over 8 inches overall. It is a good upswept skinning blade, almost a beaver tail on the skinning blade. And it's a good user knife. And it's Hen and Rooster, and it's full tang. With one of the toughest handle materials you can ever imagine out there. $32.50. Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, this is a great profit builder. Retail on it is $76. But for those of you who are viewing at home and smart enough to watch our show and realize that you're buying at dealer, wholesale, and below, it'd make a great Christmas gift. Item number 103-703. Here's Stoneworks Apache collection. Right before the show, she was telling me how much she loved this set right here, and I can kind of see why.
We have seen, this makes the 3rd brand new set from Stoneworks, Civil Horse Stoneworks, that's come through here now. And I'm going to pick this big one up right here. Actually, I'm going to close the blade so you can see the artwork. Get that Native American full headdress. You have the design over here. Some red and blue turquoise spacers. That is a black forest wood on the handle. That's going to be your lock back. But look, you get a premium Trapper, a humongous toothpick. What a find. We also have
How do you spell humongous?
a 3.5-inch lock back. I think that's, yes, that's the Coke bottle frame.
I like that Western artwork back there. That, you see what I'm saying? That Southwestern type look.
4.5-inch on, it's a gun stock, my bad. We have the Warrior, which is a 3.5. That toothpick is a 4 1/4. Some really unique, interesting frames.
I can see why she likes this so much. We haven't had anything quite this interesting in a while. That's all I know to tell you. Because they have done so much with artwork. What would you call that? Southwestern Native American? What would you call that on the artwork on it?
I would say Native American.
I'll tell you what I'll do this. I'll call these last minute gifts. There's 12 pieces here at $59.95. And they look Christmas red too, don't they?
It's just a pretty big bargain buy, whether you need Christmas gifts or you're just buying and reselling knives. Smart, smart buy. This is your copperhead frame. It is a Frost Cutlery 1400 series, beautiful red, and just $5 a piece. You're going to turn around, you're going to resell these for $10, $12.50, $15 a piece. These are German stainless mirror polish. Perfect size little carry knife, and the copperhead gives you the two blades.
Sheila, you know how many pieces it takes to put this little two-piece knife together, okay? Over 100 hand operations by the time you file it, buff it,
Yeah.
get everything in there, and we're selling it for $5 a piece. What is the, what was the close length on this?
3 1/4.
3 1/4 close. Mr. or Mrs. Dealer, you make some money on this one.
A
You certainly
dealer
can.
dozen.
That's it. They come like a dozen in a box. $59.95 last minute gifts. This would be a good item to put the woo on, or a good item also to turn around and do Jim's pick with. 103-688, $59.95, retail of $223.32. Look, if you own a business, you got 6 or 8 employees, make them all happy. Doesn't matter whether they're female or male, they can all use a little pocket knife, I promise you. And this is a good one here in this Christmas red bone. It's been tooled right there also. $59.95 for 12 pieces. Once
Just
again,
in time for Christmas.
retail of
starting-
$223.32. I'm sorry.
We're starting to see some new collections arrive in. You know, we had the Civil Horse Stoneworks. Well, Black Hill Steel, not to be outdone, Black Hill Steel also has a brand new line in, and they're quite stunning. That's a jig bone handle. The one we just had previously was a black forest wood, but that's your blue pick bone. They went with a red and black comp spacer, and that does have a dog head for the shield. You know, Black Hill Steel, you know, we've now seen the Cross series, now we're seeing the dog shield. They are really doing a lot of different things with their knives. Little 2-blade penknife here, peanut, toothpick, Stockman, and premium trapper. These are Rockwell tested 5658. Not bad at all for $44.50. That means this new line of knives just hit the show for $8.90 a piece.
And we got some pretty good camera work going on right there, and they're doing a little magic in the control room in there too, showing you guys what a deal this is. $8.90 a piece is what you're paying. The retail is $117.55. You don't pay that retail on Cutlery Corner Network. You get it for dealer, wholesale, and below. $44.50. That's $8.90 a piece. I love this set. 5 pieces total.
Black Hill Steel.
You know, Sheila, every 4 or 5 months, I make a statement like, you know, our handles just keep getting better.
Do like that. You know, it's interesting to me how most brands will stick with the same shield.
Well,
Steel Warrior, at least for like a year or two, or
Right.
you know, something like that. We've seen 3 different shields from this company
you know,
in 1 year. But
taking-
now Case changes their shield up all the time too.
Well, they changed the shield up, but it still says Case on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, this is the dog head, right? Do you know how many billions of dollars in this country a year we spend on taking care of our dogs? So I say it's an appropriate shield.
Yeah.
Hen and Rooster Damascus knife. All right, Rondell Guffey out of North Carolina. Rondell, you are a winner. Sheila's going to spin that wheel in about 41 minutes, and you're going to find out what you won. Check this Hen and Rooster Damascus knife. $69.75. A kitchen Damascus knife, you don't see this every day. There was a time, I'm going to ask Sheila, and I'll bet you she says well over $100, that if you tried to buy this in Damascus 3 or 4 years ago, what would this run?
We didn't have kitchen cutlery
I
in
know
Damascus.
you didn't, but if you had, what would it have run?
It would have been very expensive. Damascus used to be well over $100, $150. There's your Damascus, you can see. It's polished up and pretty. This has the mosaic pin here on the handle, and I also have a matching paring knife that I think you'll be interested in coming up here in just a little bit. Okay, it says 8 inches, but obviously that has to be just the blade, so. Let me get a ruler. Okay, so that's a 13.
13 inches overall, Damascus hen and rooster with a retail of $111.73.
And G10 on the handle, and when you spend $30 or more, we also have the free paring knife.
I'm glad you brought
Also
that
by
up.
Hen and Rooster. That
Yeah.
would give you a paring knife and the big chef knife. That's so, and this is the only show we're doing that, folks. Only show.
How about hollering in my ear, son, if you think about it? And so I'll mention that paring knife. Sheila's brought it up, and that's good. That, $30 invoice, you get that paring knife, and you'll use it. I believe it. Here's a Hen and Rooster stag lock, was $84. You pay $56.40, and there's a slab of stag on each side. This is 4 inches closed. It is a lockback, so that means it's a good pocket user. There's your Hen and Rooster shield you're looking at. Retail is $146.67. Here on Cutlery Corner Network, you only pay $56.40. Hen and Rooster deer stag lock.
And since we are just 42 days away from Christmas, what a better gift at $56.40. A 4-inch single blade lockback. That is one of the most popular frames that we carry, the single blade lockbacks, the 3, the 4, the 5, and that's Hen and Rooster. The 361 DS, one of the standouts when it comes to stag.
Now remember, I know a lot of you folks now, I've been reading about it, and some of the people I talk to on the phone are doing their Christmas list. They're writing down the part numbers of things they want, the websites or telephone numbers. If you're going to order today, wonderful, great, do it so you'll be sure and get it. But always write our cutlerycorner.net down and also our phone number plus the CCN number that you were wanting. Put it on the web if you got some time at night, or call us. Thank you. We appreciate it. Samurai sidearm, $24.85, 12 inches overall, retail of $49.95. Now, I made the mistake of saying that was a composition handle. That's rubber, okay? This particular, the dynamics behind this thing, geometry behind this blade just means it's super tough. Real big up there at the top, and of course they've hollowed it down there and ground it down, and it's got that curve in it, so the physics of this makes it very strong. Got a lanyard loop hole at the end, 12 inches overall, and you also got that leather sheath. $24.85. Look, put Jim's pick with that so that Sheila and I can give you that paring knife. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Just a few bucks away, actually.
All right, now the wrong graphics are up on this one. They'll be getting to them in just a second. Now let me tell you about this knife right here. This is the correct graphics. This knife has a retail of $1,875. You can buy it today on Cutlery Corner Network. You might have seen it on the web, wherever. We don't have but just a few of these. This is the rare Winchester painted pony here, $510. And this is what I call the safety, double safety knife, because the guard flips out and it's also a mid-lock on it. Check the tooling out. And what is our handle material here, Sheila?
The large portion you see, Michael calls that turquoise lava stone. And then we also have the 40 count web, and you see a black and silver matrix. They kind of swap out the stripes on that. 5.5 inch. That's got to be one of the largest swing guards that we have here on the show. Do all this beautiful file work. File the spine of the knife, they file the brass liner. Let me flip this over so you can see all that detail.
A lot of tool work right there, a lot of hand work.
This is number 2. He made 10 of that particular one.
And obviously you're gonna get the paring knife with this one. 'Cause
Merry
it's
Christmas.
certainly over $30, but yeah, this is a beauty. I mean, this is a rare Winchester painted pony. So you got Winchester and you got Michael Prater involved in a great knife. Retail $1,875. You pay $510 for it. It's 5.5 inches closed. All right, here is the Sharp Bird of Prey lockback. All right,
Ooh.
$14.48.
Nice.
Okay, item number 103713. Look at that stainless you got going on there, Sheila. And instead of having a blood groove, it's got a blood slot on this one. Then you've got the brass star there in the handle and a lockback.
Let me show you this. It's a real easy knife to use, but now.
Now it looks like the Bird of Prey.
$14.48. That is a giveaway for that knife. Sharps, Cutlery. We continue to see that brand perform.
You know,
Fixed blades, pocket knives, tacticals.
I have seen more hawks this year than I have seen probably in 5 years. Just a lot of them out there already hunting. Big time, big time. All right, 103713, Sharp Bird of Prey lockback.
So add
1448.
something to that. Get to $30 so we can also toss in the hen and rooster. Paring knife.
And we've got the Woo also too. That'll help get it up there.
Jim's pick. Speaking of hen and rooster, I do have a hen and rooster hardwood folder coming up. This one's in Damascus.
If this one looks a little bit dark, it's because it's a little bit dark where it's sitting. Okay, there you go, she's moving it. Retail of $293.33. You're only paying $120. And how they get that saltwater mother of pearl in that handle, how about you tell me that? How do they do that?
And in the shape of a buck.
How do they do it? Do they carve out the wood and then file down? I'm serious.
It's a secret.
There's a lot of artwork right there. Inlay Damascus, that's also Damascus blade and guard you're looking at. 4¼ inches closed, $120. Retail of $293.33.
Burlwood, Damascus, and then the pearl inlay. If you know someone who loves the outdoors, they're a hunter, you're looking for a Christmas present, that one has the big buck on there. We don't even have 50 of those left. 45961, and you also get one more hen and rooster knife with that absolutely free $30 or more, one per invoice on the hen and rooster giveaway. I'm gonna get a stand for that.
Here's the Vietnam veteran buoy. A lot of you have heard a lot about it. We've been selling a bunch of these. Retail's $22.67. Now this bad boy is 15 inches overall. There's your combat type ribbon colors right there on the handle. This is the sticker, Vietnam veteran. They're going from 1955 to 1975. You see the Vietnam, country of Vietnam there, serration on top. It comes with 800 near nylon sheath. And it's a good looking knife any way you want to look at it. For those of you who served in Vietnam, specifically Vietnam, and of course I'll say thank you to any veteran, but you didn't always get a square deal. I say thank you right now. I was around during that time, too young to be in Vietnam at that time, only by a few years, but I say thank you. It was an unpopular war, and this country has changed its mind about how we treat our vets, and I am so proud of America for that. Retail $22.67. You only pay $15 for this one. $103,283, $15.
We also have the Veterans Buoy that we're doing. That is a fundraiser too. Ask your operator about that. $15 buoy.
Stag Retreat, 4 pieces here. Retail on these 4 is $311.87. You're only paying $110. Now, Sheila's got a computer over there that magically tells her all of these lengths, but I'm guessing 15,
Nope.
maybe a 12 or 13?
13 3/4 is your largest.
Okay. Wow.
Then it's 12 and a half on the spike. The one you just picked up is 12 and a half.
This is 12 and a half.
And we have 11 3/4 and the 8-inch on top.
Double, all right, look here, full tank construction, double slab of stag right there. There you go, Jonesy. All right, now, I want to show you this big boy right here when it comes around. You talk about a whole lot of knife. Now remember, this is all stag. There's your traditional right here. There's your traditional hunter. Okay, everybody's seen those. Everybody, you know you love those, but check this one out. You go carry this in the woods all day long, you better eat your Wheaties before you go. There's, you got a brass guard, brass pommel, and I want to talk to you about the sheaths. I mean, we're asking $110 on this set. Sheila, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sheaths here. 3 of them will double stitch, leather embossed here. The sheaths are worth $100.
Yeah, all 4 of them together.
You know, and I'm sitting here, I'm looking at these knives, and I'm going, this is stag with stacked leather and colored wood spacers, brass pommel, brass guard. You're getting 4 of these knives in the different sizes that you see with the sheaths, $110. You can make 4 people real happy on Christmas morning. 103369, $110, retail of $311.87. You only pay $110 on at Cutlery Corner Network, okay? Don't forget our woo, and you will also get the paring knife because obviously you went over $30. And that paring knife is a big deal because I promise you, every time you use it, you're gonna think about the time that old Sheila and Bob gave it to you for buying $30 worth of product, okay? Here's Silver Horse Stoneworks right here, 7 pieces for $120. Retail $796.52. Now, what you've got here is you've got a wider band of the saltwater mother of pearl in these items here, okay? A much wider band. Then you've got the turquoise. Then you've got either sunburst bolsters or tool bolsters on each and every one of these. You got a whittler, you got a saddle horn, a toothpick, a peanut. You've got the, looks like 4.5-inch lock back. Then you've got a wrangler and a big trapper over there. And of course, I told you about the whittler. All right, 7 pieces. And Sheila and I are going to give you that piece right there. Because you reach $30, you're going to get the paring knife also. $120 total is what you'll pay, and you get the paring knife for free. Re-gifted if you got a bunch of paring knives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay? But look at it this way. You're not going to find that kind of art at that kind of money. And there's nobody that I know of that ain't going to be happy with having this. Look at the tooling right here on this. Who's got this shot? You got this shot, Jones? Whoop, over here. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tim.
No,
Y'all gonna have to quit dancing.
no, back to Jones.
There you go. Thought I was playing basketball there a minute. Okay, you got tooling all
That
over
knife
these knives.
was $52.
By itself. All right, Ricky Hutchins in Tennessee. Ricky, we're glad to see good old Tennessee boys here. Also winning too. Silver Horse Stoneworks, mint collection. If you're a collector and you don't have this set, now's the time to get it. And we'll throw in the hen and rooster paring knife at the same time because you did $30. Wow, here we go with the Case XX Bone Stag Best. And you know, Bone Stag came out of necessity, and now it's a big part of Case sales. At one time, you couldn't get stag for whatever reason, I guess back in the 70s or 80s. So they started working with bone and tooling it like stag. There's a Tony Bowes design right there. There's a rust lock design. Now you're gonna get the Case polishing cloth that you see in the middle and the Case paste for free. We're also going to give you that paring knife because it was
Yeah.
obviously $30, Sheila.
Three bonus gifts.
Okay, so you're going to get that involved. Yeah, you're right. Three bonus gifts. So if you look at these, you got a great trapper. You got the Tony Bowes in the single blade. You got this midlock in the single blade. And then over there, you got the Wrangler. Looks like a sow belly almost. So, W.R. Case & Sons, retail of $532.04. You get it for $323, 5 pieces total. And I love this. I love the bone stag. Look, this is case XX, item number 103254. Please write it down. Go to our website, buy it today so Sheila and I can give you the paring knife. That's an extra value right there. What did we value that knife at, Sheila? We'll get you a value on it. For me, when I need a paring knife, I need a paring knife. I'll pay big money for it.
Tin and Rooster.
Yeah.
Bone Stag, though, by Case has been one of the most popular handles for them this year. I'd put it in the top 5 sellers from what we've seen here on our show. Those are all pretty big knives or very collectible and unique. Did you notice the blade on the trapper, the second blade on the trapper? And then the teardrop frame, Tony Bowes, rust lock. I mean, this, and the big old sow belly.
Okay, so here we go with the case Buffalo Horn Hunter. Now, you've seen this in other handle material. That's a hunting knife you're looking at, 6 1/4 inches overall. But that's buffalo horn. Oh, by the way, you're going to get that paring knife too because that's obviously over $30. This is buffalo horn that's been tooled. This is by W.R. Case & Sons up in Bradford, Pennsylvania. This knife is not so big that you won't carry it, not so small you can't use it. I call that a little bird and trout knife. Stainless steel pommel, stainless steel guard, and that is tooled in that buffalo horn. That is a wrap sheath right there, which y'all know I love them when they fold that leather. It's strong. $91.60 for this item. Plus, we're going to give you the paring knife at Hen and Rooster because you paid more than $30. Retail on the knife's $131.66. You paid $91.60, and we'll give you the paring knife. That's got to be a what, $20, $25 value? I'm going to just say. Here's the Kickin' Christmas. These are lady leg knives right here. And you've either got, the green, is that malachite or turquoise?
Yeah, it's malachite. Look at that beautiful striping on the malachite.
It's good. Of course, as you know, the high heel on this will actually open a soft drink bottle. And then you got saltwater mother of pearl in that red turquoise and also here on the malachite. Kickin' Christmas, $24.88 for both of these pieces. Retail of $82.66. Great little knife to put in the pocketbook if you got a wife, sister, mother, or whatever. Very convenient, very useful, and very tasteful. These came out in the late 20s with advertising on them, such as Knee High and shoe companies and all these other things. And now they've brought it back and put some exotic type handles on it. And by the way, it's on both sides, okay? Now, what I'd like for you to do is consider the Woo or the Jim's Pick so you can get up to that $30 so we can give you that paring knife. We want you to come away happy. We want you to have a deal, and you're going to love those two right there. Retail on is $82.66. You're only paying, what was it, $24.85? Here's the Case tomato knife, $43007. Now, we've sold this one. You've seen it a time or two, and we're going to keep selling it, and I'm going to tell you why. We're selling the fool out of these things. $22.87. This is by W.R. Case & Sons. It's 5.5 inches. Now, we're talking about the blade, not overall, okay? 5.5 inches on the blade. Retail of $41.23 because, after all, it is W.R. Case & Sons. You're only paying $22.87. Pinned through the handle 3 times with brass pins, full tank construction, and so that you don't squash that tomato all over the counter. It's got serration in there. It'll bite that skin on that tomato so you can get good even cuts for sandwiches or when you're chopping up a salad. 43007, Case Tomato Utility.
Overall, and that's 9.5. Made in the USA case. Add one more item to it. I think you could hit the $30 mark, and then you could get the Hen and Rooster paring knife to go along with the utility knife.
Looky here, looky here. It's the Sling Blade Mongoose. This one's in the HCR steel. That's G10 handle material. And they've got that green, almost micarta look going on up front up there. This is an 18 ball bearing opening system here. It's got G10 handle on it, and it's got a pocket clip on the back side. It's got a lanyard loop hole in the rear end back there for a lanyard, if you want to put a lanyard open. Very, very quick. It's by Sling Blade. Retails $87.87. You only pay $76, and that's a deal. These things we're selling quick, okay? What does that say? 4 3/4?
Yeah.
These glasses. Let me.
Yeah, it's G10 and carbon fiber, which is the first time.
It was carbon fiber. Okay, I'm sorry. G10
Yeah.
and carbon fiber. I was thinking linen micarta, but it is carbon fiber look, not linen. Okay, here's the Sling Blade ventilator next. And this one's 9CR. Gage, who is our floor director out here, was showing me this one right before we came up on the air.
This is the first show we've had this one.
Yes.
It's new.
Retail $129.33, 18 ball bearing opening system. Unique handle material here. Looks like aluminum with some comp on it. You got a pocket clip on the back side, and that's 9CR steel. It is quick also. Another one by Sling Blade, $48.75. And not that it's a small thing, because you're reaching over $30 on these. I want to remind you that we're going to give you that Hen and Rooster knife that you see right there. Paring knife to go in the kitchen. 18 ball bearing opening system. Great little knife, making a name for itself. Retail $129.33. You're only paying $48.75.
The Mongoose, also a Sling Blade. We've seen 3 different versions now of the Sling Blade. They've really expanded that line.
Now this one is the HCR in this particular one, and that looks like GTN is GTN. That looks like a CNC cut back there on that handle shield. It's G10, CNC cut, 18 ball bearing opening system again. Ball bearings in there help. You're going to see more and more of that technology as the tacticals move forward, okay? Then you've got a lanyard loop slot in the back. It also has a pocket clip. You're also going to get the paring knife we're giving away, because you made $30 on it. You hit $30. $76.50 on this. 103390. Retail up close to $90. You're paying $76.50. Sling Blade, Mongoose, Moss. Here's the case, 153.30, 6 3/8 inches overall on this knife. Stack leather with stainless steel pommel. This is very similar to what I showed you a while ago in the buffalo horn, okay? It's got the wrap on the leather, except it's tan this time. About the same blade. Little bird and trout knife. Excellent hunting knife. Great to have in the SUV. Great to put in the backpack or on your pocket. Carry it on the boat. Keep it in the camper. $53.30. And you're also going to get the Hen and Rooster paring knife, because this was obviously over $30.
We're down to 7 of these. Seriously doubt we will get a restock on that before Christmas. Now, we've been able to get a lot of knives in this time of year, but we're just 6 weeks away from Christmas. Time's about up. But that would be you could use that as a stocking stuffer or even a main present,
There's the
$53.30.
Hen and Rooster paring knife.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, boys. I
Keep
know
the
you're trying
paring
to
knife for
focus.
yourself. Give the stack leather.
Edward Blondell out of Florida. Ed, Sheila's going to be spinning that wheel here in about 16, 17 minutes. And you good folks are going to know what you won for this hour. Then my hour will start. We'll do 6 more names on that hour, and we'll all find out what everybody has won. The Case Hunter at 23069, $53.30, and we're going to give you the Hen and Rooster paring knife also. Hey, what about some coon skinners? 6 pieces are coming up right here in all kinds of different handle flavors. Sheila, the coonskinner is about 6 inches overall.
Yep, these are also steel warrior. We have 6 different handle materials, how they put this one together. They are full tank construction, all around user-friendly, whether you want to take it to work or take it to go fishing or hunting. We have the chestnut, there's the red pickbone, the red, white, and blue with the American flag shield. This is your buffalo horn. Then there's ox horn, capped off with ram's horn. We have the stag bone resin, and then back to this brand new chestnut molasses color that is my new favorite as far as the handle materials you see there. I love that autumn brown color. But $78, definitely get you in for the free hen and rooster paring knife too. And you have that large Steel Warrior shield right there. This is the only fixed blade that Steel Warrior has in stock right now. We used to make a larger deer skinner. It's been sold out for quite some time. When these just arrived back in, which was this year, there's the stag bone resin. It was a much needed thing for the Steel Warrior line. Love our Steel Warrior pocket knives. A lot of quality.
There's strawberry.
And
Dayton Mountain
cheese.
strawberries.
You'll get those nylon cheese with them too. It is called the Coonskinner Creation. It's valued at $184. 102932.
Each one comes with a sheath. 6 pieces total. 102,932. Just like she said, retail $184.48. You pay $78 full tank construction. Good looking knife, good looking all around work knife, and it is tough. Okay? $78, 6 pieces total.
I like that ram's horn.
Hey, and also get the paring knife. Don't
Yep.
forget, I know you said that, I'm gonna say it again. We want you to know that when you spend that $30, you're gonna get that free hen and rooster paring knife with it. Here's the new Silver Horse Roundups, $138.50 here. Retail is $355.74. You're only paying $138.50. Sheila, this is some good, you know what? I like everything about these knives, including the box they come in.
Real fancy, very Christmassy.
Yes.
You want a Christmas gift that's going to make a statement. These will make a statement. There's your big Stockman. The center portion's mother of pearl. Then you see the turquoise.
Look at that Congress.
Yeah. Filed the back of the blades. This is your large lock back. Notice the spacers right after the pearl. You get genuine abalone spacers.
This has got it all.
Wow, that's so pretty.
And there's tooling on that back spring you're looking at. You're not seeing all of it. It's absolutely beautiful. This is one of our better looking sets for the money, and we've had 3 good looking sets. 2 from Silver Horse. I don't know what that other one was with the Southwestern. Who made that one at the beginning of the
Silver
show?
Horse.
I'm sorry. 3 then from Silver Horse. They're just outdoing themselves. Retail $355.74 on this one. You're only paying $138.50. We're going to give you the hen and rooster paring knife. Take a look at the beautiful artwork going on here. It's a deal. If you want to collect them, what a price point. If you want to make some people happy at Christmas, show them this item. Give them this for Christmas. I promise you they will remember you for life. New Silver Horse Roundup. 103-647. Every time they see that knife, they'll think about it. Good looking stuff, almost art. I mean, knives are going from the utilitarian side, handmade, all the way up to high tech and artwork on it. It's amazing. Here's the Black Hills 6-pack. Now, this is a tried and true full tank construction knife here in some different handle materials. 6 pieces total. Retail on this one is $184. Also, is this the 8.5 or the 9-inch?
7.
Excuse me. Missed it all the way around. 7 inches with the lanyard loop slot on the back. Now, most of these, with the exception, are all these Delrin. There was one we had in wood on one of the sets, Sheila. I don't know. This isn't it. I can't see them over there anyway. These are all Delrin. All man-made material. that you're looking at and they are tough. They're to work with, and they all come with a sheath, $48, and that's enough to get you that hen and rooster paring knife also.
We have the new brown comp and the ivory. Those are the two new ones to the line. This one's your stag along. I like the green. Of course, with Christmas coming around too, it's a beautiful color. Like the green, and they jigged it just like a bone handle.
Came into the house the other day and there's a Christmas tree up and everything's Christmas tree. I thought I was in the wrong house. Okay. 103, 203, $48.
I've been working on my Christmas stuff too for about a week or two.
We're talking about a whole dining room table set up with all this, red and white. All right. Deborah L. Alugin in California. Deborah, you are a winner. All right, she's going to spin that wheel in about 9 minutes, and you folks are going to know what you have won. Here's Marbles Damascus Hunter. This one is 9 inches overall. That is Damascus you're looking at. You see the orange box, so that means that's marbles. That is a short crown, or some people just call it a half crown. It's a crown stag, and it's got stag on the handle. And of course, you got the color spacers, then a stainless steel guard, then Damascus. And this one also comes with a sheath, got a good clip blade on it, as you can see. Retails $149.95. You pay $58. 102,164. There's that sheath with the peacock's tail embossed on the outside.
Okay, so I'm looking, we have 21 of those left, and then that'll be sold out. Super cool item for the holidays.
And they get the paring knife.
You'll get a hen and rooster paring knife, $30 or more. Steel Warrior Cobra Trapper, $19.95. Oh, this makes me think of the Holly Jolly Trappers. We have a collection of 25 trappers. I think this one is in there. But if you just want to buy it by itself, it is $19.95. It's a 4 1/4 Steel Warrior Premium Trapper, genuine cobra skin. They do a clear coat over that to protect it so you can carry your cobra skin knife and not have to worry about damaging the cobra skin.
Steel Warrior Cobra Trapper, item number 102-607, $19.95. That is cobra skin with acrylic over it, just like she's saying. So when you drop it in the pocket, the keys are up against it, it's not going to tear up that cobra skin. Here's the Veteran Special.
Did we get Holly Jolly Trappers?
20% off, $32.50, 7 1/4 overall, full tank construction, and that's wood and stag handle, and it's Damascus. Double stitch leather sheath with basket and boss. Sheila's over asking about her Holly Jolly Trappers because that was a pretty good deal, wasn't it?
Yes, it got snatched.
Wonder how that happened.
Our veteran special means you get $20 off, and so the result is $32.50. Awesome price tag because we have the hen and rooster paring knife when you spend $30 or more. You're right there on it. Perfect price tag of $32.50. 103-677. Rosewood with the stag spacer and lots of layers of Damascus. 103-677. And ask your operator too. I know we probably had 4 or 5 different Veterans Day specials. That was one of them. The turquoise bar stockman is quite stunning, really unusual. All these different colors of turquoise bar, which has your blue turquoise, but I also see red, orange, white, green. They crimp the bolsters, and that's your large stockman at $18.75. This is the only remaining frame that we have left in the turquoise bar, and that same look is front and back too, by the way. That had to be like the most talked about handle this year by Stillware. I know Buzz carries a pocket knife with that handle. I believe it's the toothpick he carries or the peanut, but he carries a turquoise bar. $18.75, 100816. When I see those multicolor handles too like this, it makes me think of Christmas.
Here is, all right, Gage will not work for us unless he gets to demonstrate this knife. So this is the Blaster Assist, $12.50. I saw him sitting over in the corner earlier during the show. I said, Gage, what's wrong? He said, I'm not getting up in this chair if you won't let me demonstrate that knife. I said, Gage, go ahead. Here it is. It's the Zombie Blaster. Cool, isn't it? Now this obviously is a novelty little knife, but it is so cool. $12.50. We've sold a bunch of them. Retail's $29.95, and it's fun having these little novelty pieces in and such a serious, you know, when we're talking knives that are retailing for over $1,800, I'm gonna buy something like this every now and then just to spice up my collection. Mm-hmm. $12.50, 103-279. All right, Gage, you happy? All right, he's happy now. All right, Gage is a good guy. He holds us all together out here.
Ooh, that's pretty.
E.C. Simmons Oxhorn Trapper, sure is. How do you pronounce that? Fleur-de-lis?
Yeah.
Okay. $12.50 on this one, 4 1/4 inches closed. And the retail on this was $28. You know, E.C. Simmons, no, you know what? I think it was you I heard say this. We hadn't seen as many E.C. Simmons in the last 6 months as what we normally do.
The fleur-de-lis was the original shield, and then they changed it up to an oval shield. I don't know if they're going back to this, but looking at the quantity, I mean, that's a very good quantity behind that item.
I think they
Oxhorn.
just came in and they're not going to last long in that Oxhorn. Now, the Oxhorn can be any kind of variations of colors. I'll tell you what, if you flip that knife over right there, I can promise you it's not the same look on the other side, and I haven't even seen it.
They do try really
Look at
hard
that.
to match them up, but it's impossible.
You can't do it. I mean, they come with all kinds. That's why I like it. There's
Yeah.
no two sides alike. There's no two knives alike, ever, period. End of story. E.C. Simmons Oxhorn. Here's the case Ridgeback in the Wood Hunter, 13049. Look at that big upswept curve, and it's got a good thumb guard where you put your thumb up there on top and your finger back behind the wood there, or right there in that little slot, 8.5 inches overall. We're going to give you a paring knife with this one. The retail is $90.73. You're only paying $58.98. Good looking leather sheath. Plus, we're going to give you a Hen and Rooster paring knife. Merry Christmas. What's not to like about this deal? 13049. The case Ridgeback Wood Hunter, been pinned through the handle twice. Got a lanyard loophole, full tang construction. Hang on to the packaging. Packaging is a big part of the collector's value in these knives, okay? There's that veteran's knife. Proud to be a veteran.
Proud to be a veteran. I believe Jim said today we've sold like 500 of these. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that means a
for
lot of
supporting.
veterans organizations are going to get a big chunk of change, and that's cool. I love that.
$10 from the sale of this knife will go to 2 organizations that support our veterans. It's just $15. We will cut a check and let you know how much money was raised eventually, but that particular bowie, it's a 14-inch bowie, has lasering on the blade and the hard case sheath. You actually get an awesome knife for $15, and then
Brian Ramsey in California.
Congratulations. I'm going to spin the prize wheel. Giveaway Wednesday. If you heard your name announced this hour, you are an official winner. We're just going to figure out where we're going to stop. And
Whoa!
oh,
Wow.
dang!
I'm not going to call that one. I'm going to let you call that one.
Thought it was going to happen. What do you guys think?
Do you feel like Christmas?
Do you think well, it was actually like
Oh, that's where it was.
It was still
That was
it was
it.
still
That was it. Yes, of course
yes.
it was. Folks, you got the jackpot.
The jackpot. That's your Prater custom jackpot.
The wheel decided we had nothing to do with that.
That's so cool. I mean, it was just barely just hanging out. It just went on over. So congratulations. You guys just hit the jackpot. Woo! Michael Prater Custom. We'll be right back here in just a couple of seconds. Still, we have so many more knives to show you here on the show. Carousel coming up with some custom cutlery. We'll be right back. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Hey, looks like Santa Claus to me. Looks like 12 Santa Clauses. You know, I guess that works because, you know, Santa Clauses seem to be everywhere around Christmas time.
He shows up.
Yeah, he sure does. Retail on this set's $150. You're only paying $5 a piece. This little knife here is probably about 3 1/4 inches closed. It's got Santa there, the old-timey looking Santa when I was a kid. You know, when Santa was happy and wasn't looking at his notepad or talking on his cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay? And people actually left milk and cookies for him, okay? But you get 12 pieces here for $60. So look, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, you got 12 pieces here. Give them away. If you're going to give them to the Sunday school, if you want to give them to people, you know, if you're in business, give them away. $60 going to make 12 people happy. I promise you, they won't throw a knife away, and they sure enough ain't going to throw Santa away. Okay? But there's another reason. You get a little gift too. You get a paring knife from Hen and Rooster because you spent more than $30. So it's a win-win deal. 103-340. Merry Christmas, Santa Knives. 12 pieces for $60, and this knife will be around for a while. Got Merry Christmas all over it.
3-inch pen knives. You can order larger batches. I understand some of you may need 50 of these or 100 of these, depending on who you're giving them out to. Maybe you would like for your customers to get them. Maybe you're having an open house. We are doing a Christmas stroll open house thing with a lot of downtown stores where I live. Give those out to your customers. If you buy a larger batch, the price point goes down. $5 a knife is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
It gets even less than that.
It's going down from there. Mm-hmm. All right, here's the Black Hills. And you know, that's an imprinted item, so it costs something to have them printed. Black Hills Buffalo Bonanza. This has been a winner. Buzz and I have sold a bunch. I believe Sheila and I have sold a bunch. You get the horn up there with the belt loop on it, and of course, you get the units down below, but they've got copper, okay, bolsters on them, which is super, super cool. They're gonna look brass here, but they're copper, and that's buffalo horn on the handles itself. There's a
Gun stock?
gun stock, I'm sorry, and there's your lock back and a trapper, and they got, see the mule and the miner? That's one of my favorite, I gotta tell you, shields of all time on any knives. And there's a lot of people just collect knives for the shields on them.
Folding Hunter,
Yeah.
Stockman.
9 pieces total. The Black Hills Buffalo Bonanza, please write this number down, 103523. $86.50. And Sheila and I are going to give you a paring knife from Hen and Rooster on that too. Retail $317.19. Look at it this way: you're paying under $10. You're paying $9.61 a piece.
Mm-hmm. And you get the drinking cup.
And
That's
I
right.
guarantee you, you'll have the coolest drinking cup around the campsite.
Plus a paring knife. Hen and Rooster paring knife.
Yep.
103523. Okay, next up, we have a carousel to show you. And get a pen and piece of paper. That does help out sometimes. Write these item numbers down. We only have a very limited time to spend on each item. But that is a 4-inch mid-folding hunter, but it's done in the yellow comp, which is going to be one of the more affordable handles by Case. That's an excellent working knife. Pretty big knife, too, on that mid-folding hunter. Liner lock, $93.87. Sell price, $1,000.83. Those are your item numbers, 100083. Next we have, oh, isn't that pretty?
It certainly is.
Especially for Christmas. Cabernet, this is that premium trapper, $64.75. I remember when we did a lot of this back in the summer, and we were able to get some of these back in right before the holiday. Notice they went with a brass shield, matches perfect with that Cabernet, I think, and of course it does have brass liners, brass pins, but that's the bomb style shield, premium trapper Cabernet, $64.75, 103038. Hey, we have a Merry Christmas. Speaking of, we have a Merry Christmas case knife that comes in a gift box. I put that together like a few weeks ago. I'm gonna have to do some research to figure out where that went. Merry Christmas. It's a Merry Christmas case knife in a box. Beautiful handle, red, white, and green, Coraline handle with a bomb shield. And I believe Case only had 50 or 60 of them. Wait a minute. No, wait. Yes. Where did you get that? Where did you get that? Where at? I wrote it up and then I never saw. It's coming up, folks. My Christmas dream is about to come true. I want you guys to see this knife. Rare Winchester Painted Pony Wild Horse. It's $500. This is a 5.5-inch handle with the swing guard, and it has the blue and brown turquoise. All that's turquoise. The brown is even turquoise. Wild Horse Jasper, red lines, black jet, all this awesome detail work, bolsters, filed, all that. Michael Prater only made 10. This is on that cheetah frame. It's $500. Merry Christmas. 103378. You could just do that one gift and be done. Christmas rolls around. That has cartridge series Winchester lasered on the blade. 103378. Now this is the other rust lock by Michael Prater. We had the clip blade a little bit earlier. This one's the different blade for $98. You have all these different chunks of precious stone, and he will, at the end of the day, take those particular chunks of stone, he'll run it back through the chipper, and then reform a handle. They'll take a Coraline to hold it all together. But I see Suji in there. I'm looking at Spiny Oyster, Jade Jasper. Of course, there's turquoise and all kinds of stuff in there. I bet mammoth too. Front and back on the end of the day. 103668. Michael Prater. Speaking of rust lock, this is what you typically get with that clip blade, and that's an amber jig bone. It's a 4 1/4, $59.99, 47096, item number 47096. Jigged amber is very traditional. Rust lock, it's exclusive to Case. I believe. Chase, don't you carry that rust lock? I mean, it's a really cool pattern. And only Case has it. $59.99, 47096. Okay, this is another Winchester Painted Pony. It's a brand new knife, but it's kind of been held in storage since 1994. Michael Prater got a hold of these. This is a really popular frame for him to utilize to make a painted pony. Gives you a pretty big handle space area. We are seeing more of that turquoise. This one has blood red turquoise and the blue speckled all in there together. Chevron spacers, then you have that traditional canyon blue and brown turquoise. They do all that fine detail work on the bolster, spine of the knife. He only made 10 of this one also. It's $500, but the retail is $1,800. 103274, the rare 1994 Winchester Painted Pony. I can't wait to show you this Case Christmas knife coming up. Well, this is quite large and in charge. This is a jumbo display toothpick, and it has the turquoise lava as the main stone material. There's a 40 count web and mother of pearl spacers right down the center, and all detailed to the max. The handle itself is 8 inches. Look at that turquoise lava. Made 10 of this one, we only have 7. $500, $1,800 retail. 103413. Michael, he was here on the show, well, just this past weekend. And this is the introduction of the turquoise lava. I'd never seen it until this weekend. Sure does make for a pretty knife. That stark contrast between the turquoise and the black, it is beautiful. As is all painted ponies. This is your chestnut peanut. And, okay, $53.70. Has a badge shield, and this also has the barn board jig on the chestnuts. A real subtle sweeping jigging. We'll see some real deep river jig, and then you'll see this barn board jig, which really is one of the most subtle jigs out there. Case likes to keep it changing up. You'll see different shields, you'll see different jigging. But beautiful chestnut, $53.70. 101250. Awesome Christmas gift if you know somebody who likes to carry a peanut frame. Can't go wrong with that handle. Absolutely. This is back in stock. I know we sold out of those. And it is one of the anniversary knives, the 130th anniversary CXXX. They date the knife with the Roman numerals. And this one also has the case shield. The other one didn't have the case shield, I don't think. That's what's different. Leather-bound gift box. Oh, now they did a ton of lasering on the blade. You'll have 180th anniversary, and then all the tang stampings is on the second blade. From all the years, you get all those different type of case logos lasered on the second blade, and you'll see there on the bolsters too. They are dated. 1889 on one bolster, 2019 on the other. And that's in a cherry red smooth bone. Now this was the other one that we have. Pretty much same deal. It is the anniversary collectible. Huh? Yeah. And it has a charcoal gray reverse etch. That knife starts out as a white smooth bone, and they do the reverse etch to where you see the white shine through on the CXXX. Comes in that tube to protect that in shipping, and it is $79.95. Were those the same price? I've already, let me look. Yeah, exact same price on the anniversary knives. This is another Winchester, $510. Genuine mother of pearl blue lapis, and it looks like that black and silver matrix. Actually, the blue even has a copper matrix that runs through it, and look at that gorgeous mother of pearl. $1,800 retail, $510 sale price, 103517. Michael Prater did bring a pretty big batch of these swing guards with him, but they go fairly quickly, especially with the holidays right around the corner. Hey, you could collect them all if you want. That would be one really neat collection. 103517. Case, oh, okay. Neil Coslow in Georgia, you're a winner. Congratulations to you, Neil. It is Giveaway Wednesday. We'll spin the prize wheel here at the end of the hour, so stay tuned for that. This was also a 130th anniversary pocket knife. I counted 8 frames in the Golden Age antique handle material, and this is also a show exclusive. We're the only place I know of that has the Golden Age antique pocket knife line. You will get that C XXX dating on the knife. This is the large muskrat. It is $62.90. 103459, case Golden Aged antique. Classic design. Oh, and then I think Jeff Daniels is the one who was really behind the creation of that traditional handle. Beautiful. Okay, here it is. I remember writing this up and the story behind it and everything. This is such a big deal. That trapper, okay, this has the Christmas swirl handle material.
Oh, this is a cool deal. Did you put this together?
Yes, but here's the thing. You see the shield on this trapper.
Yeah.
Okay. Case made this Christmas knife, but not with that shield. They only made 60 with the bomb shield. We have all 60 of them.
Wow.
They did not make any more. They only made the 60.
So collector's value within collector's value.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it's a Christmas collectible. Everybody collects those. The gift box is so pretty. They did a case white leather-bound gift
Sheila,
box.
for the collectors, just what you told us there is the reason for these guys to realize they're going to make money off these knives down the road.
Yeah. And I don't want to take anything away from that medium-sized trapper. It's super cute too. But that is your Cancun blue with the snowflakes. Merry Christmas on the medium size. But that, oh my, the premium trapper that just, that is so funny.
They fell off the carousel. They were
That's
such
okay.
a hot deal.
We'll have them next show because, you know, you just pick them
Live
up.
television, folks. I
Keep it going.
apologize. Hey, check this out. Case Avalon Trapper. Now, Sheila, you and I, and you specifically have talked about it, where it is, that Case is not going to be doing Avalon anymore. Certainly not in this big a piece.
Right. Those solid pieces of abalone. We may see little pieces of abalone down the road. I mean, I don't know, but I do know from Case, no more solid handles. I spent 15 minutes today looking for the tiny trapper that we were on the hunt for. But this is the big premium trapper, and it's $210. We have 14 of those left, and that's all.
It is beautiful,
It
too.
really is.
Hey, I like this purple passion trapper, and I don't know why exactly, except that it's just so cool. I mean,
It is strikingly beautiful.
yeah, it is beautiful. It's purple passion trapper. My grandmother had some kind of plant out beside the house that every year it would turn purple. It was this, you know, it wasn't a plant that you eat. It was, you know,
Yeah.
flowers and stuff.
A flowering vine type thing.
I don't know what it was, but it was cool.
$69.95. This is the Purple Passion, Michael Prater.
Wooden
coil.
poke salad. How's that? There you go.
Right.
$69.95. It's over $30. We're going to give you a Hen and Rooster, excuse me, paring knife. Item number 22671 here. Retail $84.50. And I like this. Case at $69.95. Hey, check this out. Extreme Tomahawk in the OD green. This one's 16.5 inches overall. Olive drab, and this has the spiked end on it. Black matte stainless steel finish. Then, of course, you got that nylon sheath that goes over it. And you got the curved blade design. Olive drab composite tomahawk. You can throw this thing. You can use it to cut, chop. Of course, these were designed by the Native Americans a long time ago as a weapon and an all-around utility item. $19.85, retail of $59.95. Your number 103650. $19.85 with a sheath. What a cool item. 16 1/2 inches overall. from end to end with this one. Retail of $59.95. I like it. You even got set flat side over there. You can use that as a hammer on that where you saw that roughed end right there, if you have to. $19.85. I call it kind of a survival tomahawk. Richard M. Connor out in Colorado. Richard, you're a winner. Here probably in about 39 minutes, we're going to spin that wheel and see what you good folks have won. Here's the Bulldog leg knife, $16.82, 3 1/4 inches closed. And that is saltwater mother of pearl that you are looking at. Love that knife right there. 3 1/4 inches closed. Now, that's the Bulldog brand. You'll see them in other brands because these things are coming back. They were the advertising knives in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. And you can see them coming back for sale. 102-920. Buy 2 of them, and I can give you that hen and rooster paring knife because you reach $30. By the way, the saltwater mother of pearl's on both sides too. Bulldog brand in the leg knife. 3 1/4 inches close. All right, one of my favorite sets here. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. That's single forged. In other words, that's all forged in one piece. There's no connection between the handle. It's all one piece. No place for food to get up and under it. There's 6 of these knives, and they're serrated almost from right there all the way to the end. Look, if you're gonna sit down with a steak knife and get serious with a steak, ain't no sense fooling around with it. But here's the beauty of it. Stainless steel, 440A stainless steel. You better like this knife because you're gonna get tired of it because it's gonna last your lifetime. I promise you, you ain't gonna wear it out. Whether you live in a simple cabin in the woods or you live in a $20 million mansion, this will work in anybody's kitchen. Stainless steel is cool any way you look at it. Retail is $50. Per piece price here on these 6 pieces is $4.75 a piece. Item number 29394. And they come in that gift box that you see behind them. What a great Christmas item to put on SUV, put in your, camper, houseboat, wherever you got to go at the house. Here's the marbles, large Coke bottle. And this is stag handle, of course. This is a beautiful knife, thumbnail pull, nickel silver bolsters. Somebody, what is that? It's got marbles etched right there on the blade. What is that, about a 5-inch? No, that's like a 6-inch, isn't it? What is that one right there? I don't have it on the computer here and I can't get between the camera to my, that's gotta be a 5 or 6 inch right there. Marbles, large Coke bottle, stainless steel blade, thumbnail pull, nickel silver bolster. Also comes with that pouch that you see right there. And there's the old moose on the orange box, so you know it's a good deal. Probably about 5.5 or 6, at least 5 inches, maybe 6. Good folding hunting knife right there, clip blade down there on the end. $23.50. Item number 52740. What was it there? Get your arm right in front of the other camera. So what was it? 5 1/4. Okay, looky here. Painted Pony Wild Horse. Retail on this. All right. Grab hold of your seat, but it's well worth it. Retail on this is $1,500. It's even making the camera dance. Okay. This is the Painted Pony Case Wild Horse. That's mother pearl on the hammerhead frame and Wild Horse Jasper there. You've got, I mean, it is just super cool. 4.5 inches closed. Look at all that tool working on the bolsters. Then you've got, of course, you've got the mother pearl, the Jasper, and then you got those echelons in there. See those echelons in there? clip blade. Then you got a Joe case. See old Joe back there on that case sheath. $365 is your price. It's that way on both sides, folks. Gage, if it's right there next to you, son, well, it's okay, son. We moved on to the next item. Here's the case Golden Age peanut at $56.90. 2 7/8 closed. And this one is the 130 Triple X peanut in the antique second tone. All right? It's the 130th. If you had the packaging up here, it would say 130th anniversary. Retail on the knife is $86.95. You're paying only $56.90. Item number 103462. Case Golden Age Peanut. I like the knife. I surely do. Buy W.R. Case & Sons up in Bradford, Pennsylvania. And because you spent $30 or more, we're giving you a Hen and Rooster paring knife, which will also come with this item. There's that paring knife right there above it. Old Jones thought enough to get that in the shot. Here's the marbles, Buffalo Damascus Hunter at $48.75. And what you're looking at is that is buffalo horn that has been tooled. Of course, this is by Marbles. You can see the orange box there. But check out the Damascus. You got stainless steel pommel, stainless steel guard, Damascus blade. It is absolutely beautiful. How they did that at $48.75, I don't know. And you got a leather sheath with it that looks to me like the peacock's tail has been embossed in it. Yep, it has. 11 inches overall on this knife, $48.75 retail, $99.95. Marbles has been around, since the 20s. And you're also going to get that Hen and Rooster paring knife also with this. 103602 at $64. At $48.75. Here's the Black Hills Cross Series. 6 pieces on this set. You have the black gold trapper, blue smooth bone, brown smooth bone, ox horn handle, red smooth bone handle, and white smooth bone. All with the crosses that you see here that are inlaid on these beautiful trappers. They're about 4 1/4 inches closed. You got a spade blade and, of course, your clip blade. It's a long clip blade on it, subtle clip. 6 pieces total. Retail $162.27. You're going to get all 6 pieces for $64.50, and we're going to give you a Hen and Rooster paring knife, excuse me, to go along with that. Brass liners, brass pins, handle inlay, nickel silver bolster, stainless steel blade, and a thumbnail pull. You see that ox horn in there? Now, one of the handles is ox horn on both sides. The others are bone that have been pressure dyed. And of course, the cross has been inlaid. Retail, once again, is $162.27. You'll only pay $64.50 and on Cutlery Corner. And we're also going to give you the Hen and Rooster paring knife. Hey, let's talk about Lucky. Here's the Lucky Crossover Collection, 103034 at $59.95. So right off the bat, you're a winner. You got lucky because we're going to give you a paring knife. But the retail on this is $144.40. You don't pay that at Cutlery Corner. No, you pay dealer or below $59.95. Folks, that's $9.99 a piece. Now, look at this Choctaw here. You're getting two. If somebody can flip those for me, you're getting a badge on one side and a Steel Warrior badge on the other. Now they're showing you. Okay, that's Steel Warrior on that side. When you come back around here in a minute, you're going to see another one. Thanks, guys. All right, there was a doctor's knife with a spatula blade. There's a toothpick. And then up to this, You got like the saddle horn. The Choctaw fell over there. One of the strongest knives there is on the market. Okay, and then you got a Wrangler. 6 pieces total. And they're green and green and green with a double badge. Thomas Fink out in North Carolina. You are a winner, Thomas. In about 31 minutes, we're going to spin that wheel and find out what you won along with 5 other people. Here is the real deal. Now, I got to tell you, if you're going to write a deal down for Christmas presents, you might want to write this one down. Item number 102817. There are 14 pieces here. Let me do it again. 14 pieces. The retail is $251.39, but you're only paying $69 for this. That's $5 a piece. Okay? This is second cut bone. All right, in the Bear Hunter, you got it's 3 inches closed with embossing. You got the Trapper, which is 3.5 inch, Coke bottle folder 3 inch. Now these are closed measurements. The second cut Little Jim Bowie in 2.5 inch. The second cut bone folding Hunter, the big one in the 5 inch. Then you got the bone Muskrat at 3 7/8 inch. Then you've got the Kodiak Trapper. That one is 4.5. Then the Lockback Whittler at 4 inches. And each one of these, you're looking at bone that's been cut, torched. Okay, so it's cut and tooled in this. And there's you, of course, smooth bone there that's been torched. You got the little hawkbill, the toothpick, diamondback. 14 pieces total. I gave you the measurements, $5 a piece. And you're also, see that skinning knife that's full tang? You also got a leather sheath coming with it. You talk about getting your Christmas done for $69.95, or Mr. or Mrs. Dealer, buy this set, put it in there with the other knives in the showcase, put Christmas special on them, mark them $13.95, $14.95. Excuse me, you know your customer base, what you can get, cut them a Christmas deal, let them roll out the door and make you some money, okay? And if not, if you're going to give them away for Christmas, wow. I mean, somebody's going to think you paid a fortune for these things. All right, here's the Michael Prater Firestorm Sharp Finger Custom. Oh, and by the way, on that other one, you'll also get the paring knife because you spent over $30. Here's the Michael Prater Firestorm Sharpener 59059. And this was $28.75. 7 inches overall. Look at that handle. That's Corlon with little specks of saltwater mother of pearl, and it's full tank construction, 7 inches overall. And if you twist that knife, it'll dance. I mean, it's got colors on that side of the handles and the other side. $28.75, retail of $59.95. All right, Gage was going to show you there how, look at it, how it sparkles. The other side's just like it. Maybe better flip it over there, Gage. See, oh, look at that. That's even more sparkle. Each handle's different. Each knife, each side of the handle's different. Each knife is different. Full tank construction in the Skinner with a nylon sheath. Michael Prater's signature on the blade. 59059 is your number. You're only paying $28.75. It's the Michael Prater Firestorm Sharp Finger. Here we go. We're proud to be a veteran. $13.85. 3 1/4 inches closed. Red, white, and blue smooth bone that has been pressure dyed red and blue. And of course, the regular bone, they just left it the way it is. You got the flag there in the center. There's a sticker showing you the Rockwell hardness test. That's a great close-up. See that little spot right there at the end of that sticker? There's where the drill hit it to determine, to make sure it was within the specs that we ordered. Proud to be a vet. On the blade, it's the same way as far as the handle on the other side. $13.85, retail $33.95. Your number 100563. $13.85, 3¼ inches closed. It is a winner. We call it proud to be a veteran. Here is the Hen and Rooster Damascus paring knife. Now, not only are you going to get this knife from Hen and Rooster for that $37.50, we're going to give you another paring knife because you did over $30. This one happens to be 7½ inches right here, 7½ inches overall, and it's got Damascus. How in the world they have done this, I don't know. G10 handle, 67-layer Damascus, stainless steel pins, stainless steel guards. You're only paying for this. It's been pinned through the handle there twice. You got a mosaic pin there also. Hen and Rooster International on the blade on that Damascus. It's a beautiful kitchen knife. Comes in that box right behind it there. Item number 103152. Hen and Rooster Damascus. Retail is $74.50. We're going to give you that knife and another knife, Hen and Rooster, so you'll end up with 2 paring knives because you bought that one with Damascus. Talk about a great little item for a price point. Here's the red, white, and blue in the peanut. So you got your red and blue that's been pressure dyed in the bone. That's on both sides of the handles. And you've got an American flag right there in the center. 3 inches closed, $9.88. Item number 103690. Retail is $18.95. Get several of these right here at this price point. $9.88, American Pride toothpick. Can't go wrong at that price point on one of the most carried patterns there is in a traditional folding pocket knife, but in red, white, and blue with the American flag on it. Here we go with the golden titanium throwers. Now, if I got this figured just right, those throwers right there all fit in that one pouch, okay? And they're balanced, $15.60. Now, I'll tell you something else, too. They're a knife by themselves, even if you don't throw. You're getting 3 knives there, but instead of, when you want to terrorize that oak tree out in the backyard or Target or wherever you got, instead of running down there once and getting it 3 times, throw all 3, go down there once, okay? Retail is $39.60. Great little item to fool around with in the backyard. $15.60 on these. 103701. And by the way, I've seen some people get pretty dead gum good with these throwing knives. They practice a lot. 103701, golden titanium throwers. Retail of $39.60, but you don't pay that. Pay $15.60. You know, that breaks down to $5.20 a piece. They're 7½ inches overall, each one of them is. All right, here's the Case XX Cheetah Factory Special here. This is the dark brown giraffe smooth bone that's been pressure dyed, and the length is 4 3/8 inches closed. Got the double X on the bolster there. I call it the double safety knife because as you open it, that guard comes down there and sticks out on both sides to keep your hand from sliding, and it's a lockback. It's not pressure dyed. I've been corrected. That is the natural color. Okay? Dark brown giraffe bone, closed length 4 3/8. $138.80. Retail is $203.58. I want to correct again, it is not pressure dyed. That is the natural color is what they just told me. 4 3/8 closed, $138.80. And we're going to give you the paring knife from Hen and Rooster. Hey, here's one that we sold since Christmas of last year. Sells all year long, and we have a lot of fun with it, and it is really cool artwork. This is DTM, direct to metal is what we call it, artwork on this blade, Native American scene. See the mountains in the background. This is out in the Southwest. Full headdress on the Native American that you see. Good looking handle there. It comes with that plaque that you see, and those are the imitation like bronze feathers. I believe, is that image on both sides of that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, the image is on both sides of the knife. 12 1/4 inches overall. It's composite type handle, decorative blade, decorative handle, comes with the wall plaque. $22.50. Your item number 14193. Retail is $49.95. Great Christmas item here. Hey, here's another last minute gift. Now remember I told you about that bone stag that's been torched earlier? And I said, it's hard to beat $5. Check this out.
We just beat it.
We just did it. 12 pieces here for $3.33. Sheila's about them. Now this is a dozen of all the same knife. They're the second cut baby saddle horn, 2.5 inches close. I guess Sheila, the blade and everything will open up about 4 inches, something like that. The whole overall.
Yeah.
What a great deal. Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, please consider purchasing these. I don't know what you want to mark them up. That's your business, not mine. But put $9.95 on them, double, triple your money.
Yeah.
You probably put $12.95 on them at Christmas time. And we want you to make money. And not only that, not only is this maybe one of the biggest bang for buck deals on our show, you're also going to get a paring knife from Hen and Rooster because you spent more than $30. This is a winner. They're little small knives. They're cool knives. But wow, what a deal right here.
And they're German stainless mirror polish. That's your Frost 1400 series in those little baby saddle horn trappers. Torch bone handle. All matching, same, but $3 and change a piece. That would definitely be the lowest price point of the entire show. And since we're 6 weeks away from Christmas, I guess we are kind of feeling the Christmas urgency here with the last minute gifts. Case Tribal Jig, this is a new jigging that Case has come out with. This is one of the latest handle materials that they created. It is called Burnt Purple Tribal Jig, and you get 8 pieces here. I'd say that's every frame that we have in stock. Here's your whittler, the sod buster, big sow belly stockman. Notice the Barlow is in this deal, and we are going through Barlows like crazy because Case has already stopped production on their Barlows. They are putting those Barlows in the vault. I guess the doctor knives were lonely, so they will now have doctor knives and Barlows in the vault, but you get one in the deal. We'll also toss in a free case paste and a free case polishing cloth. That's about an extra $40 in value, plus the Hen and Rooster paring knife. That's 3 free gifts just for making a purchase of that one Tribal Jig collection. Your other frames that I didn't get to talk about, we have a cheetah in here, and those typically are close to $100. Medium-sized trapper. There is a lockback. That's the new Tribal Jig lockback, isn't it? But burnt purple will be this bluish purple hue, and then it's torched as you get further out than you get to the bolster. They didn't put a shield on the handle, but they do have the bold case XX, which is lasered there on the bolsters. Very, very pretty. Really pretty. And it's a perfect time to buy that because of that free paring knife by Hen and Rooster. Got a lot of color going on in this collection. Cherokee Stoneworks, that's the brand, Cherokee Stoneworks. In the center, there is a 5-blade trapper, and it has green malachite, red and yellow turquoise, mother of pearl. That one knife, it was either 42, 44, it was up there. Okay, that is Now, just like any other knife here on the table for $19 and change. They did embossing on the bolsters, all the blades. They have a reverse edge of a different wildlife scene. Here's the trapper. I like this pocket-sized razor. This is a 4-inch razor instead of that large 6-inch. A lot of people, I'd say, would have their eye on that to collect. Here's your toothpick with the turquoise in blue, red, and yellow, and then the mother of pearl in the center. Lots of beautiful work on the bolsters. They filed the spine of those. Very, very Christmassy. Very colorful. It's $96.78. It's called the Precision Inlay Cherokee Stoneworks. I do think you get some nice gift boxes with that too. 102421. And of course, we'll give you a paring knife. Get an awesome Hen and Rooster paring knife that you can use at home when you buy that deal too. Okay, we have buffalo horn looking better than ever here. Marbles, buffalo combo. How much is that? $38.75. We may have saved the best for last here on this one. 6-inch caping knife, and then a 10-inch large skinner. Ridges on the back of that blade, upsweep blade. Notice they've jigged that buffalo horn. We see it over and over. Case makes one about the size of that 10-inch. Just the one by Case is over $100. Here you get the jig buffalo 10-inch plus the 6 plus the leather sheath that you're going to put both of those in. It's like a piggyback thing, and it's only $38.75. I look at that, just the look of those, and I'm sold. And that's some good-looking buffalo horn right there. How many of these do we have? Oh, good. We have plenty. Love it. Hen and Rooster, this is your Stag Select. Copperhead, crimped bolsters on the copperhead. It's 3 3/4. $98. You need a nice pocket knife. You can carry them now every day. Hen and Rooster used to be really known for a knife to collect, something to hold on to, pass down in the family. You don't have to do that anymore. Hen and Rooster's gotten to this real affordable line of cutlery. They want you to use it. They want you to enjoy the knife. Make it your everyday knife. Stag is so good looking. Then you have the Hen and Rooster Shield. The cuts of Stag, grade A cuts of Stag that just stand alone. 101713, Hen and Rooster Limited. It will say German stainless there on the back. That'll be stamped into the blade. This next item, at first look of this knife, I was thinking $30, $40. Then I looked over and it was $12.88. It has a hickory handle, stainless steel blade, but it does have this stone-washed steel and then a hammering design there at the top of the blade. Finger grooves in the handle. It's a 9.5-inch drop point for $12.88. Lots of look going on. See that hammering and then the stone-washed steel. Nylon sheath going out with that. Stone cold hammered steel. It's cold around here, I know that. 103381, item number. You know what? It's Giveaway Wednesday, so that's kind of warm and fuzzy. We'll be announcing winners, and we're about through. We have 2 more names to announce. Then we'll spin the prize wheel here at the end of the hour, and then also giving away that Hen and Rooster paring knife when you spend $30 or more. Charles Whipple in North Carolina, congratulations to you, Charles. You are a winner. Caribbean Christmas Peanut. Caribbean Blue Pig Bone. This is Steel Warrior. Again, seeing so much of this color for the holiday. I think it pretty much is the it color. This is $8.81, Steel Warrior. It's Rockwell tested, 5658. That is your standard peanut, which is 2 7/8. 103664. Make it a Caribbean Christmas. It's a very cheerful color. We saw this same color by Case a little bit earlier. It had snowflakes on the blade. This is your traditional Caribbean blue that's been jigged by a steel warrior. Fit and finish, flawless. Rockwell testing. Knife will hold up for a long, long time. And every time you use that knife, you're gonna be like, I can't believe I only paid $8.81 for this. I've had it for like 10 years. It's that kind of knife. America's Pick. This is one of our Veterans Day specials. We have the red, white, and blue 2-blade toothpicks. These are crowing roosters. On the twin blade toothpick is what that's called. That's the 2.5 inch. Here's your red picked. The blue is also jigged, and then the white is a smooth bone. That also has the German stainless. Nickel silver on the bolsters for $14.87. You get all 3 of those. And we don't have those opened up, but they all have the 2 blades on the toothpicks, which is pretty cool because most of the time, as you know, a toothpick only has that one main blade, but they all look just like the red one with the 2 blades. $14.87. But if you're buying that set, I would definitely tag on something else, maybe this for $15. Proud to be a veteran. This is our fundraising buoy. It's $15. You get God Bless Our Veterans with the American flag. That's going to be lasered on the blade. It's a 14-inch sawback, blacked out blade. But the real story behind the knife is $10 from the sale of this knife will go to 2 awesome organizations that help our veterans. One is an outdoor program. The other, a free college education through the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Entrepreneurship Program. $10. We have sold, I believe, 500 of these buoys at this point. Help us keep up the sale on this so we can cut a big fat check and give that to our veterans. This is your Case Man in Black Stockman. This has the slanted bolsters. It's also the Premier Edition, one of 2,500. It's $69.95. This was the second generation. The first generation you'll notice is the squared bolsters, but when they slanted them and then did the lasering, you're gonna be owning that knife. You'll be one of 2,500 people in the world to own that knife. Man in Black is this black, white, and red swirled core line. You're gonna see some will have more color than others. That Hen and Rooster paring knife, it's in the background. You'll get one of those too. If you just buy this one knife, we also get to toss in the Hen and Rooster paring knife. That was Jim's idea earlier today. He was excited to make that happen. I'm excited to tell you about it. This next set is actually a Hen and Rooster kitchen set, and it too, okay, no, it's only $26.75, so you'd have to add something to that to get to $30, and you're so close, so why would you not? You know, we just had the Caribbean Christmas or the add to order or anything like that, and then get to $30. But the 3 knives that you have here, all of them have 440 stainless steel, has the look of bamboo here on the handle, and it's lightweight, very, very lightweight. You get the large carving knife for turkey, the Santuco, and then also your utility paring knife. Vented blades also, if you're cutting something that's juicy, that does come in handy. Razor sharp. Cute little gift box going out with this too. If you want to buy it and give it as a Christmas gift or a housewarming gift, you can also do that. But the 3-piece Santuco is just $26.75. It's pretty crazy to even talk about a Hen and Rooster item being $26.75, but that's the reality. 49165, item number, 49165. We have 2 Sharps fixed blades back to back here, and the difference is going to be we have a 4-piece set, and then I believe we have an 8. So you can take your pick on what you need, but the Sharps Edge has this one here, which is the Outlaw buoy. I think that's a 10.5. We have the double stainless steel inlay stripe here on the handle with the engraved guard. The next one is the old-fashioned, I love this hardwood handle with the molasses stripe down the center. And then I think I missed one, which was the dark walnut. We kind of jumped cameras and didn't get to see it, but
You know, Sheila, one of the things about Sharp's Cutlery, I know you've heard me say it a bunch of times, they take a traditional hunting Bowie knife and they dress it up. They do so much more.
yeah.
And it's not so dressy that you won't use it. It just makes it, it's just some extra touches. And they also all come with a nylon sheath that you're looking at. You can see the tool work on the guards there. 4 pieces here for $46.75. Retail $151.33. Now, Sheila and I are also going to be able to give you the paring knife from Hen and Rooster on this, which is a cool deal. So if you've thought about buying this, we got Mark Cato in California,
Yes.
I believe, is a winner. Also, too, congratulations, Mark. And now you're going to get a paring knife. Now's the time to make your move on this if you thought about buying it. Item number 103639, if you got your pen and paper by, either order it on cutlerycorner.net or give one of our operators a call now. They're standing by. Now here's the still looking good. Now you got the same Sharps knives, a little bit different configuration of handle materials, and there's 8 pieces for $98, a retail of $300.67. Now you got a few man-made handle materials here.
I think 3, yes, are in the Stagalon. Then you have the hardwood handles. Those are always good looking. Some of the same ones that we just saw in the 4-piece set, those 2 in particular. This is the Stagalon that wasn't in the 4-piece set. Again, it's what you need. What do you need? You need these razor sharp buoys, 11 inches to 12 inches. That's pretty much where we're at on those. But do you need 4 or do you need 8? $98 on that 8-piece set, 102662. And I'd say those would sell very, very well if you're buying and reselling this time of year, especially. I go over $20 a piece on those, but everybody's looking for fixed blades this time of year. And that's some of the sharpest 11, 12-inch
No
fixed
pun
blades I've come
intended,
across.
she's just telling you the truth. Some of the sharpest knives. When you got a name like Sharp's Cutlery, Sheila,
They back it up.
I guess you better be producing sharp knives. You know what I'm saying?
They really back it up with some very, very sharp blades. Nylon sheaths with the red stitching. We will have one more winner here in just a second, but first, this is made by Benchmark. It's a kitchen set. You will get 6 different blades. I forgot it has this huge chef knife in there. It's like a butcher knife. These have the black rubber sugar grip handles, the blacked out blades. It's $29.95.
Look how those things sit in there. I will turn this,
That's the
Sheila.
large cleaver.
I'll turn this so that you can put them in there and show them later. But she's going to show you what knives you got. This is the
There's
coolest
your
system,
utility.
so simple.
Paring knife.
If you're looking for that slot and where the right knife goes, on this set by Benchmark, you never have to worry about that.
Yep. So
You
when
gotta-
you need them to go back, you've washed them and they're dry, you just drop them down in there. You don't have any particular spots you have to worry about. You just kind of pick your own spot that goes
I'd have never thought of that.
further in there.
Of course, I'm going to put my 3 knives that I use the most right down there on the end.
Yeah.
There you go, Benchmark, okay? At $29.95, dadgummit, if we just had a nickel more on that, we could have given them the
Oh, yeah.
Hen and Rooster paring
That's
knife.
okay.
All right, I know we're gonna have another name coming up soon. All right, there it is, John Austin in Virginia. I'm gonna go ahead and spin, Mr. Producer. Here we go. See what we got here. We might hit that jackpot
Hey,
again.
we were so lucky we hit that jackpot in the first hour.
Yes, we were. Okay, what we got here is E.C. Simmons on this lock back here. So it's a great item, and it's free. You guys did great on this one, and we appreciate you being with us and being good customers, okay? There's your winning knife right there on the bottom.
Tune back in next Wednesday. We'll spin the prize wheel one more time for our giveaway Wednesday. Take a little bit of time, go to our website, cutlerycorner.net. You'll also see this big 13-piece Hen and Rooster kitchen set there on our website that we have. We're going to be giving that away on December the 13th.
December the 13th.
But you can get your name into the drawing by going to the website.
So, and for those of you who are already ordering, don't worry about your names already in the box, okay? Hey, I had a good time. We sold a bunch of knives. I think we had some better deals than we've had in a week or two
Yeah,
here.
we'll see you back here tomorrow. Hope you have a great night.
Be safe out there. See ya.